I'm in the spot, I'm in the bar, I'm trying to get a beer. 250 Bud Light, I ain't paying that shit here. I walk over to the lady, she said, you look hot. I said, I'm a working man, give me cold shot. She said, you ain't no hot boy, and you can be replaced. I said, you ain't seen nothing through that shot glass in her face. I drink while I'm driving, I'm living till the end. I'm swerving left, I'm swerving right, I'm making every bend. I'm looking mean, I'm wearing green, got a backwards hat. I'm getting wet, I'm getting wild, and you can't fuck with that. Try to find me because I'm bald.
Hello, County, and welcome to Delco Live. It is July 6th, 2021. The pandemic's over. 4th of July's over. We're halfway through the year already.
Is it officially over? Like,
You know, of course it is, Al.
I feel like it should be. Have you guys walked into a place yet that you have to wear a mask still? Only one place, I would say, in the last 3 weeks.
I haven't really gone a lot of places recently.
Pandemic's over, but Holbrook's he's still quarantining.
Still not a fan of people.
In the last 3 weeks, the courthouse and the hospital.
Courthouse?
Might be in the courthouse.
Concealed carry permit. In
Ah.
case motherfucker want to try me.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Did you get approved?
I'm still waiting here back.
Okay.
Oh.
All I got is like traffic tickets.
I think the post office is
rashes.
the only place that I have been recently.
Well, one of the stories we were going to cover tonight is it's just a little snippet here. Criminal trials return to Delco this month, so
Yeah,
you're
dude.
due up. Your time is over.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were. I thought there was
no,
more to
literally,
that.
that's literally the entire story. That was I'm maxed out on my Delco Times views that I can have, so I just know the title.
Yeah, let me. So I went to Home Depot, and it seems like even the employees, some were wearing masks, and some weren't.
I've been to restaurants like that.
So, do you have to wear a mask?
No, the employees or the people are not wearing masks. Some places I've been to where sitting at the table, they don't care. I haven't been to a place where I had a place tell me, like, I went to a wedding on 2 weeks ago, and they said you have to wear the mask. Like they said before they went into the luncheon part, they said you have to wear a mask just until you sit down. We're like, okay. I walked in, I forgot to put my mask on. I look around, nobody's wearing a mask, so and they did not enforce it. This was in Jersey.
So it's over.
Yeah.
4th of July last year, I went to a wedding that it was pretty lax, and it was cool to see. It was the first major event anyone had seen. They had to do it on the 4th of July. It's like they had to rush it up, speed it up. But that was freeing, and the memories came up from that the other day. I'm like, oh, you know what? That was a very relaxing day. I parked in someone's driveway that night when I was going to the bar, and I came out, and they said that they were going to call the cops. And I said... The guy goes, why'd you park in my driveway? And I'm like, you weren't using it. I still feel that's a valid response.
That because it was the pandemic, you could use their driveway.
Like, no, just in general, like you weren't using your driveway.
That's like my dad's rule.
You didn't notice until I came out a couple hours
What
ago.
about a guy walked in your house and like made a sandwich and left, and you said, well, you weren't using this food.
That's what my dad does fucking now. I'll buy a bunch of groceries.
Well, that's your
for the
dad.
week.
I'm talking about a complete and utter stranger.
My dad is a complete other stranger at the time.
Yeah, I'm not always
Are
on
you
my
right,
toilet,
Kerri?
but I don't want you taking a shit in my house.
Like, hey, you weren't using your shitter. Yeah, it's all right.
If someone parked in your driveway, you'd be mad, and then you come out and someone just goes, well, you weren't using it. Well, you're going to probably put down your guard. And be
Yeah.
all right, touche. You got me there.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask this question. If a guy or a person...
I don't have a driveway, so, you know.
No, but I'm saying if you had one, if somebody was ballsy enough just to use your driveway, are you at least a little nervous to go out and yell at them because, like, all right, this guy's ballsy enough to do it. He's probably ballsy enough to shoot you or do something crazy. You know, not that parking in somebody's driveway is super crazy, but enough for you to go, maybe this guy's just not all right up in the head.
Well, I wasn't.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a fucking power move.
Yeah. Like, definitly very powerful.
Oh, and it was that 4th of July, so I was coming from the wedding, and the wedding was in not Swarthmore, the nice part of the non-douchey part of Swarthmore. What's that called?
Swarthmore Wood?
No, the other part.
Wallingford.
Wallingford. Mayor of Easttown town.
Yeah.
Wallingford, and I made a wrong turn. Or, sorry, I know how to get on 95 in that area, but the only way I know how is you go down to Widener's campus.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
and that shut down. So I was like, fuck. So I got stuck in Chester on the 4th of July, and I saw some of the coolest shit, dude. They were having full-fledged street-wide battles of kids just shooting fireworks at each other and shit. And I'm like, I speed through it. I'm like, oh God, I gotta get out of here. And then I got like a block away. I'm like, fuck that, I'm going back. That was awesome.
Yeah.
And just watched it for like
It's like the first time you get on the Gravitron and you're like, this is fucking terrifying. You get off and you're like, yo, this is awesome.
Did you ever have Roman candle fights?
Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't.
Bottle rocket fights or anything?
I'm
like
from
that?
Lansdowne where Mr. Softy offends people. So
We used to have shopping cart rallies.
That's so fucking Clifton White trash. That's so white trash. Dig deeper into that.
Did you just use the word rally? Shopping cart rally?
Yeah.
I could never someone else says rally.
Explain
Good
that.
reason.
Oh, well,
That's a weird
SC
armband
rally.
tan line you got there.
Yeah.
Shut the really, seriously, knock it off. Fuck you guys.
He made it here pretty early today from Mount Laurel. By the end of this episode, you'll understand that joke.
Such a dick.
Tell us about your rally, Al.
No, shopping cart rallies. Right by the it was the beverage place at one point in I guess in Clifton Heights, right in the shopping center where Home Depot is.
Are you talking about like where the Hobby Lobby used to be, next to the car wash?
Yes, and sometimes we'd also do it where now it's Mavis Tires, I believe it used to be.
Yeah, that popped up. I have no
Yeah.
idea what the fuck that is. I assume a tire place. I
but
don't know.
before they
Are they
made,
the ones that put Delco Jesus out of work at Tires Plus?
apparently.
Thanks
I
a
want to
lot,
start a place
Mavis.
called Tires Minus.
But what we would do is there was just a little spot like behind there that nobody ever used, never parked in. I think they kept their dumpsters back there. But there would be like shopping carts that the homeless people or somebody. Calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah. See him perk up. I said perk too.
Well, you need for a shopping cart rally, you need 2 people,
Yeah.
right? So-
Yeah.
No, you need 4 people.
So it's like a
teams.
joust?
It's team. Yeah, well, it's teams. It's teams of 2. A pusher and a catcher. No, a pusher and a guy inside the shopping
This
cart.
is like Clifton Heights cool running kind of.
It was really
Fucking
cool.
feel the rhythm. Fucking feel the rhyme. Get in the fucking shopping cart. It's white trash time. And the flat team wins.
I'm a badass motherfucker who don't take his shit from no one.
But
Canadian more than anything.
it did sound very Canadian.
Yeah, it's straight up Canadian.
But one guy would get in the cart, the other guy would push, and you would just kind of push the carts at each other. And as long as you weren't, kind of like a joust, you can't get out of the way. And if you fell out of your cart or jumped out of your cart, you lost. And you would just crash. And it was the metal ones too. It wasn't like the plastic ones they have now. So just smashing into each other, sometimes flipping over.
We should do that, but me and Holbrook are in the carts, and then you and Spaz at the push.
Be the ultimate low speed destructor.
And the problem is one thing you have to learn the hard way is you cannot trash mouth the person if you're in the cart, the person pushing the cart, because one dude ate curb.
They totally control your destiny.
He's like, he started going, do it right this time, a-hole. He's like, screw you, pushes him, and it just, all it does is it hits the curb.
Yeah.
And it just flips forward, and it's just gushing blood from his mouth. And we all just ran the other way like we weren't there. Nobody checked on this guy.
So
He just
the
ran
rule is you can't badmouth the guy pushing?
No. You can, but you're taking chances.
Okay.
Yeah, like, it's like you want to badmouth your cook, that's fine.
Yeah, it's
but
like
he's going to
talking-
fuck
yeah.
your chicken.
He's
Like,
gonna fuck your chicken. That's
Yeah.
where you went with it. Okay.
yeah.
Right.
He's going to fuck your chicken.
He's gonna fucking penis your cock.
That's what our sponsors, Al.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Speaking of chicken fucking.
We're notoriously good for our lead-ins to
Yeah.
to advertisements.
All right, let's talk about our sponsor who just stopped by earlier, Fat Cow
Speaking of
Jerky.
fuck chickens,
Yeah. Fuck chickens, eat cows.
yeah.
I think that's the opposite of what Chick-fil-A is, right?
Well,
But Fat Cow
they offend
Jerky.
Lansdowne or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Remember, that's the new C word.
Oh, yeah.
You can't use it in the
Chick-fil-A is
It
the
literally triggered someone in a Lansdowne community page.
But don't worry about it because you go to fatcowjerky.com and get all the delicious Delco jerky you can get. Many different flavors and some new things coming out real soon. We can't say it on the air, but very excited. We'll be talking about it very
Butt
shortly in the
plugs.
next couple weeks. But they have delicious
Mango
flavors. They were
habanero
actually at
butt
the.
plugs.
They're all over Delaware County. They go to different. They're at the 4th of July flea market. They're different, and they sold out. So they're going fast, guys. Get your Fat Cow Jerky at fatcowjerky.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram, and or just message us and we'll get them to you. Is all you need to know. But also don't forget to check out Vegas Vapes. Vegas Vapes at vegasvapes.com.
Don't go there if you're on the Olympic team.
Yeah, yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. Check out their online store where you can do at vegasvapes.com where you can place your order today for curbside in-store, and I believe they still have delivery at this point. I haven't heard anything new there, but check them out, or you go right to their store, Bryn Mawr, Folsom, Trappin, Upper Darby. Check them out on Facebook, Google, Instagram, as well as the Snapchat.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Give
Whoa.
him a little golf clap.
Yes, you're welcome.
Al's become a total whore. Once the Snapchat.
I have shown more dong on Snapchat than I should have. Speaking of showing dong, Kenwood Beer, you gotta check it out. It is the breast milk of beers. This whole
The breast milk of local beverages.
Yes, check
I
it
wish
out.
I had one right now.
KenwoodBeer.com or on their social media. Click on the old Kenny tracker and find out where you can get your Kenwood beer. And one place I know, Faux Show, is
Keep that one though.
Dolan's Bar, 2040 Sellers Avenue, right here across from Delco Live Studios. PJ's always doing amazing things. Speaking of amazing things, this July 24th, it's happening again. They call it Wiffle Ball Madness 3.5 because I guess the whole pandemic screwed
Oh,
it.
why don't they just go with the third one like we did with Delco Day?
Yeah, whatever. But this time, Mickey Morandini will be making his triumphant Wiffle Ball return alongside former Philly Milt Thompson. So it's going to be a good time. July 24th, starting at 4 p.m., right behind the lot in Dolan's. They'll be all set up. Wiffle ball, you get to play with them. There'll be a $25 home run derby with some great prizes. Proceeds going to the Providence Animal Center.
Ah, yes. Center. We had to say legally center.
Yes, legally it is center, and it's free to go in there. So you can bring there, you can go there, bring friends, family, whatever, have a good time, and hang out with two former Phillies, get some autographs. It's a really cool. It's like something you don't really get anywhere else. Like I can't, and if you're gonna go do it, it's gonna cost you thousands of dollars to do so. So. Go hang out with two former great Phillies and have a good time.
Mickey Morandini was absolutely one of my heroes growing up.
Yeah, and one of the few
awesome.
Phillies you cannot say his name without sounding like Harry Callis the whole time.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I went to the last game at the Vet, and when they brought in like former Phillies and all that shit, he by far got the biggest ovation out of all of them, except for Tom McGraw. Like,
Tucker.
like that.
Do you
was
think
it.
in his heyday he would tell girls he wants to give them the Mickey Morandini? Or make them suck his dicky
Well, on the
Morandini?
24th, we can ask him to find out.
Yeah.
If he's
I
as
don't know.
open about his life as Lenny Dykstra was.
Yeah,
Mickey,
Lenny would always ask him everybody, the girls, if they wanted to see his dude.
Mickey's awesome. I played in the first one and the second one. He's really cool. Milt was there too, and he's a fun time too. So that should be a good one.
Yeah, what was it? Tommy Green the last one they had,
Yeah,
right?
Tom Green was there.
He was great too.
Yep.
It was always a good time. Like,
Was he throwing like 90 miles an hour wiffle ball?
Yeah,
Nah,
the
Mickey-
wiffle ball-
Straight fucking piss
Mickey-
missiles.
Mickey pitched the most time. I think Tommy Green was just playing like ambassador at most part. But but that's what's cool about it. Like they'll go up and chat with you and just talk with you. So it is, sign pictures, sign stuff, but also just hang out and play wiffle ball with you. So like I said, it's an experience you really can't find anywhere else. Yeah, kudos to PJ for coming up with a pretty cool idea.
Yeah, bucket list series.
Yep, it's a good time.
All right, so Sunday was the 4th of July. It was great to most counties went back to their normal ways of the fireworks, the parades, all that shit. So we've got two things to bring out of the Clifton one, Al. Number one, we're going to start
Wait.
with.
Why did I get the ow? Like
I
I
don't-
feel like I was getting in trouble.
As the Fuhrer of Clifton.
Number one is a random question that I need answered from the people listening on this shit.
Enough.
This was brought up. Why wasn't there the ducks in the wagon at the parade, Al?
What ducks?
There's ducks in a wagon every single fucking year.
I don't.
And there wasn't.
I don't know.
Clifton loves their fucking ducks.
That is the only time ever you'll see ducks in Clifton
Do the
outside of
ducks
China.
Wrong! Oh, the chickens are down there in
Yeah, that's just,
dude.
Did the
how
Ducks
many
have like cutoff
percentage
finals
was?
on?
Number one, and Clifton is by far the most duck ownerships in the county by far. But what percentage of Cliftonites do you think have a duck?
7.5.
I'm going to say it's somewhere in the single digits, but high single digits. It's just people in Clifton love having ducks or chickens.
I've never seen anybody with ducks outside the the fair, of course.
I know plenty of people with ducks and chickens.
I
In
know an
Clifton,
entire, I know an entire
Yeah.
township with goats.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Yeah.
All right, so the big story out of Clifton on the 4th of July is something that we were involved in.
there's a shock.
The Clifton fireworks fiasco. there was apparently, you're going to have to explain this. There was a dispute of someone wanting to do fireworks for the county, and the county said no and hired this one company, and they went out. And I mean, all respect to the Clifton planners and all that, and thank you for having us as a DJ, and we'll do it again or whatever. But those fireworks were fucking lame.
Yeah,
they were bad.
It was the company who put on the fireworks display. It's not like they get to pick the display. They just hired them.
That was bad, and maybe it was a financial thing or something, but it was bad. And then apparently the ultimate form of spite was happening a couple blocks away, where a citizen went and did his own and apparently blew it out of the fucking water.
Yeah.
Elaborate.
All right, so local town legend in his own mind, Mike Pop.
Okay.
And his last name is Pop. It is not
Literally not
sure.
Popowski or
yeah,
some shit?
it's Pop.
Okay.
For anybody who grew up in Clifton, Scullion Field, where Holy Cross played a lot of their football and some Western Park teams played baseball. It's a smaller field. He would be there playing basketball every day. No matter what, you and your buddies are there's Mike Pop. He's Mike Pop. He's always there. So Mike Pop's kind of a staple growing up. He's probably a few years older than me, I would imagine, at this point. But he takes great pride in trying to upstage the Clifton fireworks, and apparently did so this year. I didn't get a chance to see them because we were watching.
We heard them.
Yeah.
And it literally sounded like this was like we were watching straight, boring missionary sex, maybe even Mormon soaking.
Yeah.
While he's just full-fledged,
Yeah, it was good.
jackhammer pounding.
That's awesome.
Like
Ball
six kids fucking the same girl.
doing finger stuff just all around. It sounded just orgasmic
Nice.
compared to essentially the dud that we were
Yeah.
involved with.
Same time?
Yeah, it sounds like he started right after.
Yeah, I feel like he's like done. I guess because everybody is roughly at the. I mean, if you looked around the field, like if you just panned the field from where we were at, you could see at least 3 or 4, plus randos shooting up over just a block
Shooting
away.
up,
Yeah.
Yeah,
That slump
Yeah,
through you.
yeah.
We call that self-vaccinating now?
Yeah.
yeah. Our vantage point is pretty cool for it. We go up in the press box for the Clifton Field, which is odd that they have one, but and you're above the tree line, and it's like you see the fireworks right there, and then it's just far as the eyes can see. It's just all the other towns going off. It's just like this is fucking dope.
What did you refer to it as? The most
A happy Iraq.
No, a happy Gulf War or something. Gulf War or something.
This
I
is
was
a
like,
happy Gulf War.
yeah, the Gulf War was fun and interesting. But yeah,
So he impressed then.
he apparently
yeah.
did. Like I said, I didn't sit there and watch it myself, and I've seen some videos of online, which is hard to say, like watching on the video, but he apparently went out. I mean, the rumors continue to fly of spending thousands of dollars. I mean, I'll give
It
him
looked
this.
like it was thousands of dollars.
So he had a picture of himself sitting in one of those 10 by 10 pop-up tents stacked to the brim of boxes of fireworks.
Is what he did legal?
I don't know.
Yeah, it is
If
now.
it's not, it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess
awesome.
you can go get a permit, but don't you have to be sanctioned to like operate?
Yeah, I mean,
that shit?
I like. Here's my thing: is if it's illegal or you get fined seriously, then the Clifton government should be settled for the rest of their lives,
Right.
Because there is fireworks going off at any moment, at any time. I don't care if it's a snowstorm in January; somebody is setting off fireworks.
Yep.
I'm just happy that the area stopped blowing up ATMs.
Yeah.
Remember that was a thing for a little
Yeah,
bit?
that was a thing.
right?
Yeah.
They got one at the corner of my street.
But yeah, it was a good crowd there. The music was fantastic. The
Yeah.
DJs were great, whoever they were.
I mean, some people chanted, "Let's see those guys naked." I'm like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
kids here. Those kids."
I heard they're
here."
like super jacked.
So what if Mike
Yeah.
reaches out
Fair
once you
skin.
guys did? Hey, DJ mine next year.
You know, the Clifton Pal and all.
Oh, by
them
the way,
have
I was
been
gonna bring
really,
this up to you
really
guys.
supportive of us since like 2014.
No, yeah.
But I do love to spite people.
Yeah. I was going to
You
bring
do
this up
both at
off air,
once.
but I think I'm just going to put you guys on the spot at this point. I say next year we are in on a flatbed on multiple parades. 'Cause
100%.
There's a few parades we could have probably been in this year, at least 3 or 4.
Shooting fireworks off?
I'd skip.
No, I mean just for the parades, and then
Can we shoot fireworks at people?
That's kind of what
I was just gonna throw stuff at them.
Can we have
or
a
like candy
Roman
dicks full of
candle fight.
candy.
Yeah, get bags of gummy dicks.
Yeah.
Can we have a wagon with ducks in them?
I don't want ducks. I want something better
Can
than
we have a
duck.
wagon that's made out of ducks?
No, not ferrets. They're weird.
How about a tank with fish in it? Beta fish.
Did you
And we
guys
just
all
hand
go
them
to?
Yeah, we just hand out
I
beta.
got a Delco Day too.
I know. That's what I came down.
Delco Day 2,
Well,
Sacco handed out a bunch of fucking
dude, we
beta
just
fish to
get
people.
$90 of like the cheapest dollar store candy and just start pelting children with it.
Yeah, like loaded in a little
It's
cross
like
stick.
Okay.
It'll
You had me at assoulting children.
Yeah.
You had me at candy
you
and
might
won
hear
me at
Spaz
assaulting
scream
children.
Fortnite occasionally. Fragging noobs.
Thirst that little.
All right.
Oh,
so-
here we
That's
go.
fine.
Here we go.
All right. People jumping in.
Fat cow jerky. They said, I'll sponsor the truck wagon of cows.
Love it. Oh, all right. Yeah.
Will we be the cows in the wagon?
pay myself like a cow.
I feel like that's a fat joke, but I'll go with it.
I'll pay
go with
myself like a cow.
We're all
I'm
butt ass
hitting that
naked.
maple breakfast right now, fat cow.
it. Is that what they call that?
Yeah.
that shit hit the
Token that
spot.
make yeah.
I've been under the weather all day, just ate their stuff, and it fucking just brought me back to life a little bit.
But that term, under the weather, always
Yeah.
isn't everybody always technically under the weather?
No, when I worked,
I don't like that term.
when I worked in Liberty 2 on the like one of the top floors, we were frequently above the weather.
Oh, okay.
We were above rain. It
But
was pretty
okay,
weird.
normally you're under the like. Can somebody explain where that like you get annoyed about me using old terms? There's one that people probably been using forever. Under the weather.
Under the weather. I don't know where it came
Yeah,
from.
I use the term waiting for the shoe to drop, and
I've never heard that phrase in my life.
because you're an idiot.
I've never
It's
heard
not
that
my
phrase
fault.
in my life. It must be an Italian thing or something.
No, it's not. It's a very common saying.
What is it again?
Waiting for
You're waiting for the other shoe.
Yeah,
to
waiting
drop.
for the other shoe to drop.
Yeah,
Never
Yeah,
heard
end
of
it with an oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Go-
Oh!
yeah.
No, I think it's more of like a Clifton adage because like they were all poor grown-ups. They're waiting for the shoes to fall off the line so they can have a fresh pair of shoes.
2 years ago, I realized I was poor growing up.
Isn't that a fun realization?
Yeah, I
As
thought
an
we were
adult.
like really rich and shit, and like I was like from some high end shit. No, we were
Well,
fucking
Spaz,
poor.
maybe.
Uh,
I think when I figured out
I
how
know that.
I'll have to give my parents how good they were with very little money.
Yeah.
Because my mom, I'll give her this much: she could take $20 and turn it into like an amazing birthday. Like,
yeah.
she was good like that. But one thing I can tell you how poor I knew when I really figured I was poor, like for like growing up, was now buying Christmas presents for kids. Like until you like when you
Also,
had to,
everything's like quadrupled in price.
Oh,
We were
my-
always spoiled with Christmas presents. And then I look back and I'm like, wow, I had great parents.
Oh,
'cause
I
we
remember
were
talking to
fucking
my
poor.
dad about it. He's like, well, for you especially, goes out because I had sisters. Like growing up, like what did you were into? Ghostbusters, Ninja Turtles, GI Joes,
Dudes.
dude.
Needle drugs.
Oh yeah. No, they're cheap too. But like she's like for $100, I can go get 30 action figures. So you had a huge Christmas.
Yeah.
Nowadays an action figure costs $20.
Yeah.
So like, and that's not even like normal inflation there. That's like ridiculous. So yeah, that's when I figured out how little money and how I gave my parents a lot of credit because I didn't have to feel like that growing up. Except for all my friends, I lived in Springfield and I couldn't afford to hang out with them all the time.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. We had a great. So Lansdowne's become one of our favorite fucking community pages ever.
When you eat fish sticks on the reg, you know you're poor. Pancakes, that was my house.
Really?
Well, pancakes and pasta. I mean, they're like
When
two
we got,
cheapest things
like-
growing up.
When we got like super poor for a couple years, it was peanut butter and jelly, tuna fish, or hot dogs.
Hot dogs and eggs.
Yeah, or spaghetti. And I just started fucking with peanut butter again, but
Yeah.
hot dogs freak me out.
Pancakes for dinner was the big thing.
This
Breakfast
came.
dinner
I was at my brother's house the other day, and it came up because we all came to a realization the last couple of years of we thought that that London broil was good
High end beef.
Yeah,
It's
we thought
high-end.
that was literally like higher than like prime
Oh
rib,
yes,
anything.
sir, I'll take your finest London broil.
And then we like all just realized we're like, oh yeah, like I went to like
Garcon.
everyone had their like realization moment. They're like, that's the worst fucking beef you can have.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, no, it's not the worst beef. Trust me. But no, that is like,
skirt steak.
yeah, that was like,
Milk steak.
yeah, milk steak with your boiled over with your finest jelly beans.
No, I lucked out, man. We always had presents and stuff, so I can't.
No, my
find it.
parents always. No, I'm not saying that, but trying to figure out what I've had to do over the years.
You're gonna
try-
do it for your kids.
Yeah,
You
trying
know
to
what I
stretch it
mean?
out, but like I gave my parents a lot of credit because, like I said, I knew growing up. My dad used to work like 2 jobs at least at a time, maybe 3. I barely saw my dad half the time. I was at home with my mother and 2 sisters. I'm lucky I'm straight half the time.
What do you mean lucky, Al?
Cue that
Here come the
violin
alphabet
music.
people
Can I
again.
get that violin music? Al?
Yeah.
Come on, man. I'm giving my parents a little credit in this one because that's it's a tall feat when I figured. Once I like
yeah.
as I'm doing it now, I think my youngest is 5.
And the shit of it is that they didn't have Amazon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know what?
And
They
like go
did-
out and get.
They did.
get
So
it.
they had it. Yeah, there
You
was.
go out and get it.
You had to go out. You had to get it. But do you want the one thing that you got? Probably a little. They had a little bit better than we did. Was the prices were better. It's just not just because of it was back then. Because inflation is just ridiculous
and
now.
there wasn't as much of it.
It wasn't as much. So like, but you can get. Oh, look, they have a deal. It's 50% off. Like you're not getting it on Amazon. You're just getting it for the normal price because
Yeah.
it's convenient.
What is your favorite present that was a huge letdown when you were growing up?
Like the one I really wanted, then I ended
And
up
then you
not
got it,
loving.
and you was like, this fucking.
I have one, but it's when I was like 20.
Go ahead.
The Nintendo Wii.
Okay.
feel that.
Yeah, I think
I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either.
My
Like
dad or brothers or some shit went out and got it, and that fucking system was fucking stupid, dude.
we got one
It
in the
seemed
back.
so cool, and then it just went to shit.
It was like one of those cool. Like if I was probably older when it came out and like drinking more often, like that would have been cool. Like to hang out with your buddies.
Nope. It
What?
still got boring
Wait,
after
when
about
did-
3
what,
weeks.
What year did that come out?
2006.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
was 20, but
No,
I was actually
I-
at bars in Philly that had it for one time.
No, I think it sucked. It transcended suckness
Dude,
of all.
I didn't-
It
I
it
didn't-
was
transcended
the
80s.
shittiest system
that
ever
was
come out, I
no
think.
by far no. The
Don't say-
Dreamcast. Dreamcast had to be the shittiest
Yeah,
system
it only
by
had like
far.
4 games.
Yeah,
We had-
Crazy Taxi was like the only thing
yeah.
that was worth playing on that.
Dreamcast, wow.
And the controller was the dumbest
Yeah, it was
controller
really
in the world.
Oh, compared to the Wii.
I don't know. I think
Like,
the
oh,
Wii-
here's Madden. How do you throw the ball? Oh, interception. Got to tackle.
I just think Holbrook shits on the Wii because he was just too out of. He's like, I can't play video games and get out of prep. Come
Wii
on.
was okay for bowling, like
Yeah.
exactly like you
Yeah,
said.
the
When
Wii
you're
Sports
drinking,
games were cool. And
yeah,
then, like,
and tennis.
Smash. That was about it.
That's
It spent most of
Franny's
its-
saying a starter jacket instead, zip up jacket instead of the pullover. He
Oh,
wanted.
Oh,
that's
we let
just
down?
bizarre. I didn't even know they made a fucking zip-up one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Ugh.
I have one. Still.
What?
A zip
Oh, startup.
jacket? Yeah.
What was?
I had-
What was? So who said the Wii? You?
I said the Wii.
What do you got? What was your?
Mine was I asked for a phone one year and I got a plastic Fisher Price one.
Oh, like they're a joke. So you wanted like a house phone, so you got one in your room, or like
yeah,
okay,
on a landline.
yeah, right. But
I was like, I don't know, 16, 17.
I'm trying to think. Like I don't think I was just like super like this thing sucks. But there's probably a handful of video games and stuff that I probably got. I'm like I wanted that bad, and then we got. I'm like, yeah, this kind of is lame. Like I didn't get into. I just can't think of any direct. Like I did get a Dreamcast, so I guess that would be up there. Yeah, up
when
there
The,
as
when the
my-
game, when the new systems came out, and like they always came out around Christmas.
Yeah.
And I guess they still do.
Mhm.
Do they always?
Video game
Yeah,
systems?
like right
Nah,
before.
they usually
like,
come out in mid-October, which
Yeah.
is why I think I had like the best birthday because I would
Okay.
always get the shit 2 months earlier when I was a kid.
Nice.
I had.
Nice.
I remember one time, but this wasn't Christmas. It was my birthday, which is like right after Christmas. I guess it was the PlayStation 2 when the Xbox came out,
Yeah.
and I've never been an Xbox guy. And I've had an Xbox, an Xbox 360, and every time I sold it within 2 weeks, never wanted it after that, or would try to return it or whatever. So the first Xbox I got was that when I wanted a PS2, and I'm like, I told him what I wanted, and I wanted it, and it's a box, and you can tell this is a video game console wrapped up because my mom wrapped everything up. I don't
Was
know.
that for your birthday?
That was for my birthday,
No,
and
was
I
it
opened like,
Wrap it in the newspapers. Wrap it in the newspapers.
So why are we talking about we're all eating cottage and cheese with salt and pepper?
well, this is later in life.
No,
This was later in life.
I'll tell you what, my parents completely blindsided me with a PS2 for Christmas one year. I didn't ask for it or anything. I was into sports and all this shit, and they're like, "Here it is."
You
I'm
look like it.
Holy shit! Oh, back then
Yeah.
I was still fat. Back
You were
then.
swole.
Yeah, no, I was still.
You're
fat.
swollen.
Spelled.
Is it just
It's-
Microsoft? You know, like Xbox Microsoft, or is this?
I use Microsoft everything else. Why would
No, you just don't like the Xbox?
I don't. Once again, the controller and most of the games, I was never into their series of games.
I liked Xbox if other people had it, And then when I have my own, I like that I could burn music to it. So then I could just have that music play as the soundtrack to whatever I'm playing. But I had PlayStation. I'm like, all right, cool. It's the same shit. I like Halo, but I think the progression should be like PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, PlayStation 4. Because regular PlayStation or regular Xbox sucked. The Xbox One.
You didn't like the PS3?
Huh?
You didn't like the PS3?
No.
I don't.
Because I hated Spider-Man for a long period in my life.
Did he hit you with his webbing or
thing?
something?
No, it was one of those guys like
Yeah, because I feel like there's more behind this.
thing. Yeah.
He webbed me against my will.
no, I was like
I feel like some old.
Spidey sense
Show
is
me where the
tingling.
Spidey-Man
I feel like some
touched
old
you.
guy dressed like Spider-Man came in and said, "Hey kid, whip," and like dropped out his window.
well, no, it was
Want you
what year did the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie come out?
That was
2002.
2001, yeah, 2002.
Got
something
bumped
like
back.
that,
It was a 9/11.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I got what was it? I think I broke my hand down the shore, and I couldn't do fun shore shit. So my grandma took me to go see Spider-Man in the movie theater in Cape May,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like fucking 98 degrees. It sucked.
The band?
Huh?
The Nick Lachey group?
I
Yeah.
wish it was the Nick Lachey group, but no, it was. But no, it was fucking just balls hot, and I hated every second of it. So I was like, all right, cool.
What does this have to do with hating PlayStation?
No,
It reminded
Spider-Man.
me of fucking
Well, Spider-Man 2, the game was it Spider-Man 2?
Just
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
2 was the first open world game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
It's already.
Oh, that's right. I mean,
It's Super Mario 64.
it was the first one after Grand Theft Auto. I have to
Okay.
say. I mean, we're way open. Like we had a whole map.
That's what the PS3 logo is in the Spider-Man font. Fuck Tobey Maguire.
Oh, okay.
Not
There you
buying
go.
it.
It was. You're absolutely correct. Well, it's
I-
Sony because Sony owns Spider-Man and it owns.
So wait, is it Tobey Maguire too, or is it?
I feel like it might just be his stupid smug fucking kind of.
Oh, you didn't like emo Spider-Man?
You don't like Spider-Man.
Wow. All right.
Well,
Sorry
no,
that
no
you
one's
Adam-
gonna be half asleep and yell media training at me, so I don't know what the fuck to do anymore.
hey, Toby, you just made the list along with Lou Diamond Phillips.
So did you like the other, like the Andrew Garfield and now the
Yeah, they're delightful.
what's his face? What's the young kid?
It's not like
Tom
Oh,
Hardy.
Tom Hiddleston.
Tom Hiddleston.
Fucking-
No, not
No, it's Tom Holland.
Holland. Yeah, Hiddleston's the Loki.
Yeah, Loki. Yeah.
But so do you like them? So it's just
Yeah,
it's
because
just
they
the
don't look like sex offenders.
it's the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Is you just don't like it?
Huh?
Actually,
Face is flaking.
you know he's supposed to be in the new Spider-Man, right?
Who is?
Tobey Maguire.
That's cool.
You're not gonna see that
Is
one.
it a scene where they're like fucking castrating him in front of like a fucking an orphanage?
Actually, I believe it is.
Like, hey, look here, we're gonna kill him for his war crimes. He's a piece of shit.
Well, this is took a
All right. This isn't even about Delco at all anymore.
Okay.
Lansdowne has
Hold
become
on. Sorry to cut you off. Fat Cal put up a good point. N64 GoldenEye with Mario Kart while drinking with friends gets hostile. That's absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Did you ever play all slaps in GoldenEye?
Yeah, Slappers Only.
Slappers only.
Slappers Only. I was in a band called that for a hot minute. Slappers Only. It was a great name. That was the original name of Awkward Kegger.
Slappers only.
Yeah, we were like, what's on that speed? It says 1998. Define 1998. And we were like, we were gonna say because of the time period, we were gonna say it was either gonna be called the Bush administration, or Slappers Only, the Pogs, or and then we settled on Awkward
Wasn't there
Kegger.
a band called the Pogs?
Yeah, so we had to drop that.
Bush administration's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with that. It is
It
pretty
basically,
good.
we played only songs from 98 to 06, and we're like, what was a big part of that? George Bush, the Bush administration.
Did anybody hate the Nintendo 64 controller not to get off the
No, I
table?
love it.
Okay.
I had giant hands, so I played it on the outside.
I thought it was the best.
Didn't it have
controller.
the wang like in the middle?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
people played it.
So you can
with
hold it.
that.
You can change. You can hold it like normal, or you can hold it in the middle
Yeah.
and just do
If you were-
one-handed.
Yeah, it told me some moves later in life.
The
that was
best
pretty
meme I've
cool.
seen recently was the picture of these two guys at a wedding, and they said they look like characters right out of GoldenEye, and they had like very boxy faces
Oh,
and everything. It was like a box with somebody imprinted a face in it. I saw this meme, I'm like, holy shit, these guys do look like them.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm off a tangent.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What were you saying?
So we love the community pages around here. Some are better than others, and one dark horse has come out from the back of the pasture and is now in the front. The Lansdowne page has.
I
just
mean, it's not just
become-
in the front, dude. They are way.
Yeah.
They could stop for a little while.
Clifton's has been probably won this week because of the fireworks battles.
Oh, the
There's like
battles.
15 of them fucking Yo, 15
Suck
posts
an
that are
egg.
300. Oh yeah, literally, suck an egg is my favorite one.
Yeah, this guy's tirade was from 1995 when it was acceptable.
He called the person gay for not liking
no,
his
no,
opinion.
you're gay, bro.
Yeah.
That's what he said. You're gay, bro. And then he ends it off with, go suck an egg. I'm like,
Yeah.
where's this fucking guy from?
But eggs are gay now?
Yeah.
He kept it PG, right?
Well,
I don't know.
he kept it PG, but not PC.
Yeah, not PC, I guess is a good one, yeah.
Wow.
That was a good one. Then it turned into, all the volunteer. Well, why don't you volunteer? Give money, which
Yeah.
is one thing we've run into recently. You remember when we hosted like 2 or 3 years ago? Some dickbag fucking literally wrote in there like the DJ sucked. They didn't play anything patriotic. I'm like the Hulk Hogan theme, American Girl, like the Star Spangled Banner, like ROCK in the USA. What the fuck do you want more patriotic? Oh, God Bless USA by Lee Greenwood. Party in the USA. It wasn't patriotic enough.
No, wait a minute. Actually, even better. Remember, we looked at the playlist from that year, right?
Yeah,
And there was nothing but like old school patriotic, like what's it, ode to joy and whatever.
We
else.
went a little too patriotic.
Yeah, we
I
want
feel.
like we want like I would say typical
When America
patriotic.
all over their asses.
Oh yeah,
If we could have played America, fuck yeah, we would have.
Yeah.
we did play
You know what?
cocaine.
Oh, Fergie and the Black Eyed Peas played in like New York or something, right? So that's not real patriotic music.
No.
So
I mean, Florida, the artist Florida headlined
Oh.
Parkway.
Flow Rider.
Flow Rider.
Yeah.
Flow Rider.
Oh, dude, at the Ridley Prom when we DJ that, those kids love Flow Rider, dude.
I like.
Dude,
I
my
like Flo-
God.
I like-
Did anybody
I
hear
like
about
Flow
the
Rider.
interview with the guy on the news about Flow Rider?
I
He was
like
at the
Flow Rider.
concert. It was like a recent concert, and the guy went off. It was like just like the most. He said, "I knew the pandemic would end once Flow Rider came back in concert." Like the dude was losing it. It was
Awesome.
great.
That's cool.
Dude, those kids love Flow Rider, dude. That's a
I
multi-generational
have
fucking
Yeah, I
artist
like
right
that.
there.
I like that.
Should have fucking Florida.
The Beach Boys had John Stamos playing with them.
Oh, fucking right.
They-
Yeah.
I was watching
Down Fort Lauderdale.
I was watching the New York one, I guess, and it was the
Fucking
Jonas
awesome.
Brothers and then Coldplay. I'm like, Coldplay is
Coldplay.
celebrating
Well, they
the
needed
4th
somebody-
of July
They need
from
someone to get
England.
the girls there wet, and then someone to drive them up.
From England.
Coldplay's from England.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So get out of Chris Martin. I'm just a cunt.
I'm glad he is. Speaking of freedom, I'm glad he got free from that bitch Gwyneth Paltrow.
Well, I mean, they named the kid Apple, so he's kind of fucked for the next lifetime for his kid to be named Apple.
Yeah, but I'm sure that kid's gonna have a lot of fucking money. The worst thing about that kid has
You
going
get your
is his
name
mother.
changed like 12 times.
Yeah.
Chris Martin's a good songwriter, though. I don't care. I listen to Coldplay.
Yeah. I like clocks.
Yeah. And everyone, Coldplay's one of those bands where you go like, oh, they suck, and then you mention like, what about this song? And then like 5 songs go by, and you're like, you know what? They're not
The
that
surgeon
bad.
was listening to Fix You, and he was doing my fucking spine surgery.
That's a really sad song.
Yeah, and then I died on the table.
Jesus
That was
Christ.
the last song I could have possibly heard.
That is not
I
a.
would've
Wow.
I would have went down for that.
Yeah, that's why you came back
Yeah.
to life. And you were like, fuck
I
this.
can't end on this note.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we're not going out to Fix You by fucking Coldplay.
Ooh, I would like to know that from each one of you. What if you gotta hear one more song before you go? Which one? What do you want to
Ruin the bell toll so I can go into hell swinging.
Yes.
I don't know. Right now, my state of mind, probably the Stone Cold Steve Austin theme song.
So you can go into hell swinging.
Yeah, or like D-Generation X.
Ooh.
That or Bulls on Parade.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, all good choices.
See, I'm gonna go into heaven and fucking tear shit up, or I'm gonna sit in purgatory because I'm gonna fucking jerk off.
I feel that if I went to purgatory, I would annoy people enough that they would just send me
Yeah.
to hell or heaven really quickly.
Yeah.
I would just annoy like people. I would keep asking them when Hoagie Fest is. That's my new way to like break the ice with people. Is just go, yeah, you know when Hoagie Fest is by any chance?
Or you just go there, you start doing your sighing, you're just like,
Dude, I was at a work meeting like 2 years ago. The memory popped up the other day, and I showed up hammered just from the night before. And I saw this chick, and I'm sitting next to her. I go, hey, do you know when Hoagie Fest is? And she literally just got up and sat somewhere else.
like they're letting fucking homelesses into the goddamn
Yeah.
work meeting.
All right. So like I started out saying, I don't know how we got sidetracked. Lansdowne has become our favorite page recently. They are just so off the rails. They are just the cockamamie bullshit and accusations and trying to ban everything. Literally, they don't want an ice cream truck. They get mad when people shovel sidewalks. They had one that came in on
Hold
Friday
on.
night.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
I've come to the conclusion, and I want to see if you guys agree with this, that Lansdowne's a science experiment or
Yeah, I
a
believe
social
so.
experiment, I
I
should
think
say.
so.
That they put all the douchiest of douchey people into one area and see what would happen, and then they get to the community group page.
The community, well, yeah, it's so Lansdowne's more of an the real Lansdownians are mostly older and not really on social media. So then these nice new houses and all that shit are up for rent. And these, the people who like want to be in West Philly but know that it's like crime ridden but still want to live in that mentality, rent, and they move in and then they start their fucking hipster bullshit. And it's why do you want to ban the ice cream truck? Chick-fil-A triggered someone and they literally called it the C word.
The C word.
It's Chick-fil-A now because it's fucking too offensive to compare it to another chicken sandwich.
You know what the real C word is? Can't.
So on Friday, Lansdowne, a Lansdownian, do not know if they were older or new. Anyone know why there's a butt-naked man running down Roselawn Avenue being followed by a purplish minivan with hazards on? Read all
Sorry,
261 comments and didn't get a clear answer. But what do we think about that? And no, it was not me. I haven't gone running in a while.
That's how we do it. Was it all?
Yeah.
There was no running involved.
This all sounds like me until you say an activity.
Well,
If it was like power walking, not near steps with wincing, then yes.
once again, Lansdowne, they take a post that's just
Stairs are my Vietnam.
oh, God.
That is for family fucking line that I found on my phone today. Jeez. Stairs are my Vietnam.
I don't know where I'm gonna go with this.
fucking drywall.
But here's the thing: is you take this situation, which most people be, oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It started with, did you call the cops? You shouldn't call the cops. I was afraid. Somebody was afraid. No, I'm sorry. They were afraid to call the cops because what they thought. Maybe the guy had mental health issues, and they were afraid the cops weren't equipped enough to handle
Oh my
the
God! I
naked
hate
guy.
this. Which cops do you mean? We have one.
Well,
we
I'm
have
gonna say
one.
Somebody said, "Did you call the police? Did you call the police?" And somebody respond. I gotta pull it up on my thing here. It gets more comical than the fact that the guy's naked being followed by a purplish minivan.
Remember last year when I found the dead dude in the middle of the fucking street?
Yes.
And I pulled over and like called the cops and like brought him back to life and shit. When Lansdowne had 3 cops show up, I literally had a question. I was like, when did we get 3 of you? Wow.
Be old.
I saw 4 Millbourne cop cars in action.
What?
The other day. Yeah.
If they go fucking Human Centipede, they would cover the entire area of Millbourne.
Yeah.
And then again, they probably
Even
do need some
if
help
they
down
had
there.
like, I feel like if 3 of them pissed, including the lady cop, they could piss on the entire length of Millbourne.
There was just a guy running down 420 naked not too long ago.
That
right?
dude was like having a bad episode, though.
All right, here you
it
go.
sounds like this person was just partying for the 4th of July.
Oh, okay.
I actually found the interview where the dude went nuts on 10 NBC 10
Okay.
about Florida. See if I can, if it's loud enough, you can hear it.
We're going to get pulled for copyright infringement.
Oh.
All right.
We got Philly
Just
Phil.
about Flow Riders.
Oh,
Biggest
good.
fan. Tell me your name, where you're from.
My name's John. I'm from Bridesburg. I've been waiting for a Flow Rider concert this entire pandemic. I knew the pandemic would be over when Flow Rider took the stage. I'm ready. Are you guys ready? Hit like and subscribe. Flow Rider's coming. Yeah!
I love this dude.
But that sounds like a promo you would cut for some stupid shit.
Yeah.
Hit like and subscribe.
I think the guy has a. Now that I've seen some other stuff,
There's some good Molly.
I think he has.
Yeah, dude. That dude's having a great day.
I think the guy has a YouTube channel.
We should go.
That's why I said hit like and subscribe. But
He
I don't.
sounds like PSG, but for Flow Rider.
The Philly Flow Rider guy,
Yeah.
PFG.
PFG.
The Philly Florida guy.
Whoa.
Yeah, but I don't know. Did you find the thing about the streaker?
Oh yeah, I'm pulling that one up.
That's
Sorry.
fine.
Did you? While he's doing that, the Lansdowne group gives me fucking agita. Just like, lady is.
They're Lansdowne proud, but yet all they do is bitch
Try
at each
living there
other.
and having it tattooed on your arm and reading some of these. fun
Somebody
comments.
said that to you. Somebody called you out for that. Is that the picture with you and Lisa?
Yeah.
They said, is that a heart tattoo with the word Lansdowne around
She's
it?
like, no, it's just the imprint your mom's ass left on my bed after we fucked.
Oh my God.
Or your dad. Excuse me. It's 2021.
That's right.
But I was gonna say,
Anything's possible.
No, there was like, it was like, I don't want to be nosy or whatever, but my neighbor has a pool and they don't have a fence up. And somebody else, the first comment was like, well, then don't be a fucking nosy
Yeah, then
twat.
why are you here?
Yeah, then what are you bitching about?
I don't want to be nosy, but I decided to write into an active group with
Is there-
thousands of
By the
people.
way, I don't know if you guys noticed from the Lansdowne group, more wildlife spotted. They saw a deer
Oh, the deer that we've had
over on Bryn Mawr.
No shit,
I
because
wasn't
that's
allowed
where
to
the deer
comment.
fucking are.
Yeah.
They hang out at the fucking stream down there, and they're here all the time. It's like all these people that are new and renting.
Oh no!
Shut
Somebody
up.
put Lansdowne new disease being seen in some young songbirds.
Oh, yeah. We're known for our songbirds. I am the Lansdowne songbird.
I was about to say, the new disease is HPV.
They say I'm the songbird of our generation.
Yeah.
Talking about people.
It sounds like there needs to be some kind of
All right, here you go, I found it.
verification process for these groups.
No, because that's when things get edited out. You know, you want no
Banning?
verification.
What was it, banning leaf blowers?
Yeah, you want no verification. Just let the garbage spill out.
Yep.
Well, the thing is,
But
even with
it's
the
people that-
verification, there's still.
All right, here we go.
posts.
Here we go.
don't live
Let's
there.
just walk
Yeah,
through the comments
I
for a
don't
second.
All right.
So I'll skip the dumb things
That's
like
a
the one and
weird
the guys
group.
and the guys eating popcorns. Where are they? Is that the Cubs?
They're making a beer snake at the fucking Cubs game. You're down by fucking like 12 runs.
Well, when you're about to have your 11th consecutive loss, you got to do
Yeah.
something, dude.
There was like 12 guys in that crowd that
seriously.
looked just
I'd be
like
drinking
Bert
that many
Kreischer, but
beers, too.
worse.
Yeah. God, I hate
All right, so not sure, but want to hear the story on this one. So that's all right, whatever. That's funny. Following, call 911 to investigate. Children playing outside or riding bikes do not need to see this man. Why does she have to explicitly say?
Why'd you have to say man? Did she just assume his gender?
No. Why does she have to say the kids are riding bikes? Just the kids being out there in general.
It was like 11:30 at night.
Seeing his ding dong.
It was
you
like
know?
posted at 11:30
Yeah,
at night.
plenty of kids. People just don't care and let their kids run till midnight.
The kids that were out
Trust me,
11:30 at
they're-
Lansdowne were me and all my dead friends from growing up.
Jesus.
Well, they're not running around anymore.
Yeah.
None of you.
All right, here you
running
go.
around.
All right, here's Maureen to the rescue. Did anyone ask if the guy was okay? Hold on. I'm going to stop the butt naked man in the middle of the road.
The short answer is he's either not okay or very okay.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, your balls are showing.
I would have totally.
So somebody follows up. I think I saw the young man clothed. I did ask him was he okay? He was nonverbal. To me, it looked like he was being cared for by caregivers. So the caregivers are the ones just, all right, we'll let him run out of steam, and then we'll throw him back in the van.
Stop it.
Like, what the hell is this thought process?
Was he an adult or was he a kid?
They're saying young man, so I don't know. It's
No one commented on this dude's bird.
And then, of course, some people are making fat jokes to other people. Somebody, are you jogging again? He's like, did the ground shake? Like, it's just like,
Oh God.
Hey, good one, yuppies.
so he's like, maybe he lost a bet. And somebody's like upset that nobody did a social media recording. Here we go. Let's pray it's nobody's family on this post being sarcastic. Because nothing is funny about this. Something could be wrong with this man, and you're all turned Facebook instead of helping and got the nerve to complain about kids littering for fuck's sake. They must have been Irish.
Now,
For
did
fuck's sake.
Did it say FF?
We don't use the I.
Yes.
Okay.
We
Yes.
don't use the I word in Lansdowne.
Oh, okay. FSS.
The I word.
And then here we go. I came to Facebook because I came to Facebook because I'm sure I'm not the only person who saw this and didn't want to call 911 and put this man in a dangerous situation.
Oh God.
How is this naked guy, all right, naked guy,
Naked guy. Lansdowne, number one. No one's dangerous in Lansdowne.
Yeah.
The only
No,
thing dangerous
but-
is the water.
how's a guy who may be having a mental crisis or something, or being followed by somebody and being made to
Or
march?
streaking on the 4th of fucking July.
Yeah, or well, it was actually the 2nd of
Whatever.
July.
You can streak.
But my point
Happy
is,
birthday, let's celebrate.
it's not a dangerous situation already. But no, going to call the authorities who would be there and equipped to help out the situation.
they need a
makes
social
it
worker.
Dangerous.
They need their social worker.
He was being followed by a minivan, so someone was keeping an eye on him.
They're not wrong.
Yeah. Those guys with the guns and the mask seemed very
Yeah.
trustworthy.
They kept saying something about debt to the infidels.
Yeah.
Blah. They seem like nice folks, though.
If we could only have a mental health / social service number to call, since we are are rightly nervous to call the police about this shit like this. Why are they nervous about calling a police for a person who could be dangerous himself? Yeah. If you're loony enough to just get naked and run down the street,
I am going to personally rob her house because I know that she will not call the police.
Yes. Better call the social.
What's she going to do about it?
You should just leave a card with your social worker's phone number on it. Yeah. But, like, that's the kind of shit.
I am going to rob her house. Look, my TV broke this week, and I need a new one, and I know where I'm getting it.
Call your life coach, lady. See what they say.
Yeah. Yeah, do you want to call
so true. Clearly, this fellow was being watched by caregivers in the van. If this is the same young man I saw running.
What kind of caregivers?
Like, do you not question the caregivers? Like, I mean, seriously, we're going to let the naked, mentally challenged person run out of steam before we take care of him.
I thought it was more ridiculous because they were playing the Rocky montage music.
No, it was ding, 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 ding. And he couldn't find a pink sweatsuit, so that's what it was.
Brutal, man.
Like, I don't get it. Like, you are afraid. Like, all right, I get people have some lost in
Slow down.
Slow
trust.
Down.
You're gonna have an erection.
I already do.
You're gonna have an erection.
I already do.
Sugar dick over here.
Fine. You want to have your trust issues with the police for whatever reason? Fine.
Yeah, especially those really tough Lansdowne police. I just bit my tongue.
That really tough Lansdowne police.
Yeah. My point is,
they thought calling the cops would make it dangerous.
Yes, I don't get that.
Those brutal Lansdowne cops,
Like, this guy could snatch up a kid and do something with. I mean, but that's not scary.
Guy should snatch up some pants.
It is mind blowing. This is what the police are for. There isn't a mental health SWAT team.
No, I wouldn't bother calling the cops on a streaker. It's a streaker. I don't even like when fucking security goes after them at some fucking sports.
If he
was like getting on the hood of people's cars, like beating off and like jizzing on stuff.
Well, you don't know that. Maybe he was working his way down to a car that he really, really liked.
He's working up a Swiss cheese pervert. He is out of jail.
Yeah,
maybe he's working up a good lather.
Yeah.
That guy was not jogging anywhere.
Yeah, he was a
large gentleman.
He was a bigger.
Do you think after he fucked the cheese, he ate it?
Yeah, absolutely. Why wouldn't you? That seems like half the fun.
And then we got Facebook psychologist.
I'm gonna thinking about that.
We got Facebook psychologist. Could be PTSD flashback to the time when I was in the war, being chased naked by a purple minivan.
They
by naked Arabs.
Yeah.
So they think that there was the fireworks triggered a PTSD episode, and this guy's response was to get naked and go for a run with his caregivers.
Yes.
Thank God there weren't any leaf blowers, Mr. Softy.
Yeah.
And thank God the wildlife did not attack him.
Then they would have called the cops for that more dangerous situation.
Why? Earlier they were trying to dox this lady for not having a fucking fence around her house, like putting her address out there and shit.
They called the SWAT team on her, but they wouldn't call the cops on the naked dude.
The naked guy's fine, but how dare they have a pool without a fence?
She was like, "Yeah, but what if my kid wanders into your pool?" And she's like, "Well, then keep your fucking kid off my lawn, you twat."
Yeah.
That's a real fucking easy solution.
They won't call cops on the naked guy, but they will on Mr. Softy playing his music too loud.
Oh, God.
The world's melting in case you
No,
haven't.
my town is just a
Don't forget, Lansdowne's very progressive.
It's just such a fucking disgrace.
It's sandwiched in between. Like,
I think we need to get the
hellhole
Lansdowne
towns.
mayor on an interview. Is there a Lansdowne mayor?
Yeah, it's an Italian name. I don't know if it's a dude or a woman. I think they live behind me. I don't know.
They live.
I don't
really
talk to my fucking town folk, and you can probably see why now.
Should we roll like Kansas Chef Boyardee at them if they respond? That's the Dago mayor.
Jesus. I just know it's a very Italian.
Maybe
name,
you should go into the office dressed as the mayor of Delco and
just be like, usurp them,
usurp the shit out of them.
Yeah, be like, you're out.
Michelle here points out that she was talking to somebody, and mobile crisis often doesn't help. And hospitals can't keep people against their will, so they're released.
It was a streaker.
But let's play devil's advocate for a second and say, okay, well, maybe the person was mentally ill and was having a mental breakdown of some sort. The hospital workers don't chase them down the street.
No.
I don't think Delaware County Memorial Hospital or the Crisis Center has a purple van.
No. Well, my uncle broke out a fucking what was that?
Purple is the color of royalty.
Maybe it was maybe it was the dude with the Technicolor coat.
Yeah, that's a weird colored van.
Upper Darby? Maybe it was a Upper Darby van.
Yeah, the Royals. Was it the Upper Darby maintenance crew?
Yeah,
chasing after one of their. Hey, get John back in here. You lost the bet.
One of the goats got away.
The goats ate his clothes. He's chasing the goat in front of him. They just didn't notice that because they all like the wildlife.
Or
think it's normal.
Yeah, it's the fucking maintenance crew. Like, come back here, goat fucker.
Jesus.
I'm assuming this guy needs help and compassion. I hope he gets it. God, I hope you eat a dick. Like that post right there annoys the shit out of me.
Dude, those fuckers, I don't know if you drive by Lansdowne and Baltimore Pike from time to time in front of the police station / City Hall. There is always just some people out there with fucking signs about whatever the fuck they need to bitch about at that point. It'll be like an old white lady sitting there like, end the war in Iraq. Like, what? And then the next day it'll be like, don't deport people. Like, it's just every day. I'm like, go home. Like, get a job or a hobby. Like, do you want to start woodworking? Maybe a stamp collection?
No, but like the one this guy, this Anthony,
Honk if you hate mutinies.
This one, like this, just like this guy. This I'm not going to say his last name, but this guy Anthony, who put, assuming the guy needs help and compassion, I hope he gets it, is the same guy as after he posts that, puts his phone down gently, like on a doily, grabs some hand cream and just strokes himself
in a mirror.
Yeah, just like, oh, I am such a good person. Like this guy pisses me off more than any other part of it. Like, I hope he gets the help again. Stop hoping.
Is it a white guy?
Yeah.
So he definitely goes around like thinking that he's like the superhero to like minorities.
Oh, like he probably went into work. So, Spaz, I was on social media yesterday, and apparently in my hometown or around it, there was a naked man followed by a purple minivan, and I went on there and told everybody I hope he got the compassion and the help that the poor gentleman needs.
AKA thoughts and prayers.
Do you want to kiss the ring? Would you like to kiss the ring?
The cinnamon ring
Yeah.
in my butt.
Yeah.
my puckered up cinnamon ring.
Like,
all right, whatever gets
this
you.
dude was typing that and like came when he hit send. Like, oh, like just done.
Like virtue signals so hard.
Yeah. You know, like when I get angry, I get hard. This dude, when he gets fake compassionate,
Yeah.
he blows loads. Like this guy, like that is the stuff that drives me nuts. That is like this, like oh yeah. So I'm such a good person. Oh, look how good I am.
Yeah.
Like, do you think people take screenshots of it and like send it to their boss? Like, look at the good job I did.
Yeah.
This is a guy who has more participation trophies than he knows what to fucking do with. Yeah,
maybe, but then the real you will always come out somehow.
Yeah.
yeah. Same guy gets caught sodomizing goats in Upper Darby.
I mean, maybe the guy,
They don't need compassion; they're just goats.
Fuck him. Why is he not raping the Lansdowne goats?
Is there Lansdowne goats?
No.
Oh.
We don't need them.
No, there's a deer though.
Yeah, there's a deer.
It's a doe.
There's deer.
A female.
By the
deer.
way, I used to ride my bicycle to the bar sometimes back like 10 years ago, and when you come across those deer, man, they are a lot more frightening than when you're in a car.
we have to bring something up here. We're not going to change gears just too much, but like we said, we were doing the fireworks at, and there was I posted some pictures and some videos on social media, and there was a picture of a show host that sat in with us, Lisa, a few different times, and a certain person on the chat here has a question.
Okay.
From a KGG.
Ah, yes.
Yes. By the way.
Yes.
Who is that girl in the picture with Holbrook? Better be a sister or a cousin. Would you like to elaborate along that way?
Well, she's not a sister or cousin. She's Italian. I'm not Italian. Yeah, no. She is one of the she's been on this show like
she's
she's
what's a returning host?
Featured player,
feature host. Yeah, there you go.
Featured tits.
Tits for hire.
Oh, Jesus.
Tits for hire. Wow.
You're just stunt tits.
No, she just wanted to come up and hang out with us in our treehouse that day.
Was there air conditioning?
Oh my god, it was hot as fuck. No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm glad I was-
Actually, it wasn't too bad. It actually got a little breezy.
Reese is awesome. She's usually in the chats.
Reese Hoskins is. I'm sorry, I know this is not sports, but knocking him off the scoreboard. But
fucking yad.
she got co-host. Got it. Winkety wink, wink, wink.
Okay. No, I just wanted.
Dolan's wants to know, is KGG gonna smack a hoe?
Oh shit.
Ooh, no.
Oh, shit.
No.
KGG, if it wasn't a host, if it was anything else, what would happen? I want to know. I want to know how this.
We went to Dolan's afterwards.
I want to know how this plays out. What would KGG do in this situation?
I'm gonna fuck her for dominance.
I've done that.
WKGG.
KGG fucks her way through Holbrook's stable of whores. To prove their worth.
Stable of whores. Wow.
KGG is telling PJ she is a lover. I guess she's not a fighter.
Maybe she's trying to fuck.
Holbrook.
So Bill Cosby's out of jail.
Fortune girls.
Speaking of rapists,
We'll get to that one in a minute. I wanted to do,
Some of my
I wanted
Jell-O
to do a fucking
pudding.
lead-in because we were talking about Rocky. Do you know that it is Sylvester Stallone's birthday?
Today?
Today is Sylvester Stallone's birthday.
Oh, man.
He is.
Let me guess. Look, can we guess?
Yeah.
I guess.
Does
Yeah,
anybody
let's go
know?
around.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
remember.
Take a shot.
All right.
Don't tell us until we all go.
I'm gonna say he is 76.
I'm going to go a little younger. I'll go 72.
I'm gonna take the over 77.
I don't fucking know. I don't know why we started doing this.
Well, you can guess.
And I'll say 73.
I jumped the gun.
Oh, great. You just cock blocked me.
Yeah, I will say 73.
73.
Yeah.
You cock blocked
No,
me on
you
that.
fucking said I was gonna say 76.
75.
Ah, 75.
75, because I think his birthday's 46.
Who
Yeah.
got it?
Yeah. Yep.
We're
All right.
close.
Man.
So it's also another great American's
Hell.
birthday, someone that we all love around here,
Hulk Hogan.
someone who's very important to all of us, someone who's been great for the last 20 years, and just made this world a whole lot better. It is George W. Bush's birthday.
W fucks.
I'm kidding. It is actually his birthday, but it is also Kerri's birthday, and she's not
Yes.
here because she's down the shore.
So we're going to celebrate Kerri's birthday without her.
We're doing a great one. We didn't buy
Happy
any
birthday,
cake or
Kerri.
anything.
All right, Car.
I still actually have.
I
Christmas
actually
stuff
ate the
for
Fudgy
her.
the Whale that I bought for the show.
That's the spirit.
She said she wasn't coming, so I said, screw it. I'm going to
Al
have
threw it out first and then ate it.
Wait,
You
you're
got to
not
get
coming?
that tang,
You always
that
gonna be
trash can tang on
Happy
it.
birthday,
What's your
Car.
favorite memory of Kerri?
Oh, that I can say on the air?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Favorite memory of Kerri. I don't know if it's my favorite memory of Kerri, but it was me hanging out with Kerri and watching her significant other grow up my wife. That was fun. Does that count for something?
If you want to.
Does that count for a Kerri moment, Holbrook?
Counts.
Okay. Go ahead, Spaz, your turn.
My favorite Carrie moment?
Yeah.
Probably when she was pregos at Dolan's. I'm kidding, Carrie.
Did she get pregnant at Dolan's, or she was
No,
pregnant?
no.
That happens. Happens probably more often than you know.
Kid was supposed to be a Delco Day baby and showed up early on Chernobyl Day.
Holbrook, how much of a chance is it possibility that you may be a father? Like percentage-wise?
I don't know, 15%.
I feel like it would be higher.
Yeah, that's low.
You've probably thrown more loads into things that you don't even remember doing.
Yeah, I mostly don't remember things.
Yeah, I was going to say, like,
wash and dry laundromat.
I have like I have like a
Swiss cheese.
I have like an insane memory for like facts and
You
like
do.
sports and like things like that. But like it'll be like, what did you do last Friday? And it'd be like, scene missing. Probably your favorite memory, Kerri?
Delco Day 5, the sixth one. Fuck. Whatever the one we just did.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. When the news came and didn't tell anyone they were there and filmed an empty parking lot.
Yeah.
It's just me, Kerri, and Jim's band, and
Yep.
it's just me and Kerri's asses. That was a
That's good news, though.
was
Good one.
That's very good news.
this rump city.
Holbrook, I think I know yours is, but keep going.
What do you think it is?
Prom?
Well, I went to a bunch of proms with her.
Yeah, with the box truck.
Box truck's a good one. First time I met her was pretty rad.
I'll tell the stories.
I literally walk into a random house party and guess where it lands down when we weren't all just virtue signalers.
Were you just walking around telling everybody to have a blessed day?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was the day I got my driver's license, by the way. And I pull up and I'm like, I'm so cool. And then this chick knew this one other. She knew this other chick, and then she just goes, "Actually, I can't tell the story on there. Never mind. Pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pass."
Okay. How about another story? How about the box truck story? Tell that
I
story.
went to my senior prom with her, and we took a U-Haul, and in the back we brought other people and beer, and just pulled right up to the fucking Drexel Brook. And by the way, driving a U-Haul is rather tough, and I hit the brakes too hard a couple times, and everyone went spilling, and there was open wounds and shit in the back. It's great.
So let me ask this question: you pull up. There's, I'm guessing, chaperones, teachers.
Yeah.
They see a U-Haul truck pull up and people pouring out of it. Like, what was the I can't imagine just getting away with that easily.
I don't know. I mean, I guess. Well, it's Delco. Of course, I have to say sense. I was pretty popular in high school, so I went to a good amount of.
You want to touch yourself while you're saying this?
Possibly.
Okay.
I went to a lot of softs, a lot of winter dances, a lot of fucking, the Prendy ones, the O'Hara ones, the Bonner ones, all that shit. And I was so sick of spending money on fucking limos and things like that. And then finally, I'm like, you know what? This is my last one. It's mine. I'm just spending $9.99 and getting a fucking U-Haul. And we're all going to take it instead of a limo. And we did. And it had a dinosaur on the side. It was great. It's the Nevada one, if you were wondering. Or the Arizona one, whatever. They all have states.
Yes.
It was the Arizona or
yeah.
Nevada one. It had a T-Rex. I demanded the one with the T-Rex.
Did you get it from the one at Route 3 and Route 1?
Yes, I did. Yes, the one that gets the that you can get your fucking blue rhino tanks refilled at.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
That's
good
pretty
one.
cool.
Yeah. Fun fact: it is not $9.99. It's $209.99.
Yeah.
You have to put down $200 deposit.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
Plus, they make you pay per mile.
Yeah, that was a little rough because we were gonna take it to the shore or the mountains afterwards and drop it off, and they're like, it will literally cost you $1,000 to do that. Like,
You were to drive a bunch of people like for an hour or so plus in the back of a truck.
You know how fucking hot it probably was?
Oh my god, they'll probably be passed out.
it was May. Yeah, it was hot.
It was hot. I mean, just even if it wasn't hot out, it was just the lack of air.
You get the exhaust. That'll you
Yeah, you suck
on the exhaust.
Maybe just what you should do is you should get a hose from the exhaust and leave it in.
I get you feeling
Yeah,
good.
where you just open the back while you're driving up the mountains.
They would have been fine, I think.
No,
Did you have any chairs?
You
or
would have
anything
pulled
back
up.
there?
Yeah, but there was like lawn chairs.
You would have. Did you not see that Always Sunny when they tried pulling that shit?
That show had not aired yet, Al. This was a year before it. If anything, they ripped off my real life experience.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
It did
But,
come
like,
out, that
I'm
episode
just
came out a
imagining-
year later.
I'm just imagining Holbrook driving up to the mountains with a U-Haul full of people. He, like, whoever he's sitting with, to get out, like, all right, let's rage, let's party, let's do this. And he opens the back door to a bunch of dead people.
Oh, it was me and Kerri. Probably none of the other
Everybody's
people.
dead.
Yeah.
Like, just like,
Well, they made it from Aronimink grade school to Drexel, bro.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
a solid
'cause-
3 blocks.
oh, yeah, that's so different.
And they still fell a bunch of times.
Was it
yeah.
you and Kerri up front and everybody
Yeah.
else was in the back?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, and we rolled up. And then apparently someone tried to do it a couple years later, and this teacher who hated me literally said to them, like, it's cool, but you're no Holbrook.
There's a guy on the chat here, Mr. Jeff. Kerri is sad she can't be there. She's currently down the shore drinking at the bar, celebrating in true Delco fashion.
Heard that. I'm a bad ear.
Yeah, what's going on, Jeff? And that was the guy I was talking about who fondled my wife.
No, it happens.
Yes, it happened.
She is
Ciao.
fondleable.
Yeah, well,
Just good luck.
This is
with
when
that.
she had a butt.
She had no butt now. Can I talk about that? I
Yeah,
feel like I
I
need to
don't
vent a
care,
little
vent.
bit. I need to vent a little bit. And I'm probably going to get in a lot of trouble for this.
Yeah, maybe as counsel.
Yeah, do you guys want to go
I
around?
advise you
Yeah.
against this.
Are you advising me against this?
I'd advise you against that.
Go for it. I don't give a fuck.
Holbrook always seems to make great life
Swing away,
decisions,
buddy.
so I'll just go with-
away.
No, me and my wife have a running joke, and I'll start off with I'm very proud of my wife.
You lost me at running.
Yeah, she's been doing the beach body workout, and she has been doing. You guys have seen plenty of videos of this
You're rocking it.
this beach body workout with my wife. I send you guys butt videos constantly.
Hey, we get them.
Yep. So that's great, grand wonderful, and she's lost some weight, and she's her measurements and all that stuff, and she's very proud of herself. I can put it this way: my wife wore Daisy Dukes on 4th of July. My wife never wears shorts ever, so she went out and bought Daisy Dukes. It's just huge for her.
Why not?
So very proud of her. But I have a bit of a complaint about it. And great ass, I definitely touched it, yes. You better listen very close, Jeff, because you may have a complaint just like me shortly. So my wife, like I said, has done very well with it, and I give her credit, and she's trying to get me in some sort of shape as well. But we did her measurements, and the eye test alone for me, and she wouldn't believe me until I literally took a picture and showed her that she has lost her ass. And I'm kind of very upset about it, to be honest with you. Like, it's something like you expect there every day. You wake up every day, it's there, and it's not there now. And,
Did you play Clifton's own Cinderella song? Don't know what you got till it's gone.
Yeah, pretty much. I honestly get a little
Followed up by
choked up.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Yeah.
I get a little choked up talking about. Like I said, I'm very proud of her. She's doing an amazing job, and she's actually wants to do the Beachbody coaching now. I think to help other people do it. Because, like I said, she works out twice a day at least anymore. Makes me look really bad to the point that yesterday I was doing something and I couldn't open this weird jar my son had, and I said, "Here, ask your mom to do it because my hands are all slimy." And he goes, "Well, Mom's stronger than you. She works out and makes her go open." I'm like, "Fuck."
You should have hit your kid right where he stood.
Yeah, I'm like, who's stronger now?
Yeah, store order.
No, but so yeah.
I dated a chick that like worked out all the time, did all the fucking like the tough mutters and all that shit, and she was absolutely stronger than me when it came down to it.
Yep.
But
she literally choked me out and put me to sleep once. Like, and if I struck her back, like I would have gotten out of it. But
For fun?
Yeah, we were like just messing around. She literally just put me to fucking sleep.
Who?
It's one chick I dated for a while.
I feel like that's foreplay for you.
Yeah, we were just like messing around or whatever. I think we were playing like keep away, and she jumped on my back like a monkey on the back thing, and then she's like, "Give it back," and just puts me to sleep or holding down. I fucking went.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I with my wife, I've said it numerous times, and I've got the stink eye numerous times. So I'm sure I'm going to get it big time when I walk home tonight, or when I walk in tonight, because I don't have to walk home. I have a car. We all know I don't walk. But I feel like if she continues to lose it, and I use the term, I have a prebuttual with my wife.
And you're going to get it
Anal. I'm going to get it anal. If our wedding will, our marriage will be anal if she continues to lose the said ass.
These things happen.
Yeah. So I may be on the market soon, ladies. Better have those keisters ready.
He's looking for butts.
I'm a keister meester.
Jesus.
So no, but I'm not. No. Okay. But that was just something I had to get off my chest.
You feel better now?
Because my wife.
because she got it off her butt.
Because she got it off her ass.
Does that feel better?
Bill Cosby's out of jail. That has nothing to do with Delco, but
well,
does have something to do with Monco, because they're the
feels
ones who
better.
fucked this all up.
Okay.
One of their little wiener ass fucking DAs from back in the day decided to tell him that he wouldn't get charged if he just committed with the one main witness's civil trial, and then apparently that came up in court and they let it go. The biggest problem with this is why did the state feel they had to rush this? Like, clearly,
Is it really rushed? I feel like
he
Bill
needs to be in jail. Like, this is not one thing we should be addressing.
Why do they feel like they had to rush? I feel like Bill Cosby's been a story for years now.
Yeah, but like, just that it even came up.
Not Bill Cosby. Yeah.
Just that it came up.
Them walking him in and out of the courtroom, like back to the police car, him going, "Hey, hey," the fucking. him just
Oh,
doing
he's such a
cocky shit.
cunt, and so's his PR person and all that shit, dude. Like, they're literally him getting out of jail. They're literally celebrating like a bundle of kittens just won the World Series, and and I'm like, this is a
I
fucking
would
serial
pay to
rapist.
see a bundle of kittens win a World Series.
This
by the
is
way,
a fucking dude who's a serial rapist who got out on a straight up technicality.
When they did his verdict, they had to shut my school down. So we were at the other end of Main Street in Norristown, and it's such a horse shit city.
Yeah, Norristown is bad, and that's where I guess this would have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monco.
They said that during the trial, they'd have to either like start late or leave early because it would just be fucking packed.
Yeah.
Like the closest that the reporters could get was parking in our school parking lot and walking the mile down Main Street.
I remember during the trial, he was all old and had dementia. Now he comes out and he's just like this bundle of joy and energy and smart and witty. What a piece
Is he
of
blind?
garbage. No, not anymore somehow.
Oh,
I guess our fucking prisons have really good health care.
That's incredible.
Yeah. It's like, hey, just don't have die of fucking beaties anymore, and you can see.
Fuck him. I don't like him. I don't like the whole thing.
Well, now that Kevin James walked out of frame.
Yeah.
Hey, we got anything on here not Clifton?
Well, that's Ocean City, Maryland, shot off their fireworks at 12:30 in the afternoon by accident on 4th of July, and then they had nothing to do the rest of the day.
You had one job.
Yeah.
Speaking of nothing to do, the fucking Cubs fans are just so bored with this game that the bullshit Phillies are shitting on them. They keep making beer snakes, and the same fat lady keeps fucking dropping it.
You know who started the beer snake?
Who?
The XFL on the St. Louis Battlehawks.
Good call.
Good call. We will call again.
Spaz, what flavor of beef jerky you got going?
So these people who lit off the fireworks.
Yeah.
Was it like a mistake? Somebody dropped something?
I do not know. I didn't read too far into the story.
For the Clifton fireworks.
Yeah.
Is it like, there's not a guy there with a friggin' one of the long stem lighters trying to like.
Yeah, there's like 3 of them.
That's what
There's
it
2 of them.
was?
There's 2 of them, yeah. There's 2 of them, and they put all the boxes out there, and then they walk around, and like we start playing the national anthem, and then they light up their fucking little sticks, and they just walk back and forth between the 2 and shit.
Wow.
And this year was fucking boring, dude, and it was a long one. They probably went on for about 45 minutes. That sucks as the DJs because we're like, oh shit, like we're running out of music here. Like we only had queued up a little bit, and just when they were so spread out, it would be like one firework. Wait.
Yeah.
Psh, sparklers.
Yeah.
One firework. Meanwhile, this other dude is a couple blocks away, just fucking finger blast in the
JPP in it?
sky.
Is it
Yeah.
JPP in it?
Oh,
right there?
absolutely.
Oh, wow. I
Yeah.
watched. Did you see the ones in D.C.?
No, I just saw what was ever on TV at Dolan's afterwards.
Okay.
I think it was New York. It looked like New York, I think.
I was popping around a few, and I saw the ones in D.C., and it was wild. Because it's expensive to do that. It's expensive. Like fireworks.
Yeah.
Displays are super expensive.
Where'd they shoot them off at? The America, the fucking Lincoln Memorial area?
Around. Well, I mean, it was such a wide range, but
Yeah.
what they were showing, the Capitol, and then the lawn, and all the people
Okay.
showing. I mean, it looked like a good time, but when they did a wide angle, I mean, it would have looked like it was just all different like counties and stuff.
That's
it was
rad.
crazy. It was crazy.
This has nothing to do with Delco, but I just want to tell because it's a really cool story. I fucking went to like the coolest concert down in DC in 2014, and the bands played on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, and then you had to line up around the water and all that shit. And my spot I got assigned, and you could bring beer into this. I just walk in with a 30-pack Natty Light, and we were just leaning up against the Washington Monument, just drinking beers and watching the Foo Fighters, Bruce Springsteen,
Wow.
fucking Metallica, Eminem, Rihanna. It was like the greatest fucking like concert
That
ever.
was great.
Wow.
And we're just sitting there,
Incredible.
just fucking.
Can I ask
drinking.
a off-topic story? Are the Phillies doing that much better, or are the Cubs just that
The
bad?
Cubs is that bad.
I mean, they were a good team at the beginning of the season. They had like one of the best.
The best player in the Cubs right now is the fat girl in the stands who keeps dropping the fucking cups.
The Cubs aren't a good team right now.
No,
They're not good. I mean, they have Hendricks and they have.
they have one of the best bullpens in the National League.
You can't.
Yeah, but not right now.
Yeah, and they have to be the best.
Making the Phillies look real good right now.
2 starts in a row. Jake Arrieta got taken out by the second.
15-4 for those who are paying attention. So apparently, I take a phone call.
Okay.
Might as well tell you why I was interrupted.
It's about the butt.
No, that's
Oh,
why
okay.
she called, and I'm like, let me go take this call.
Was
I'm
it
like,
CBS getting you to do stunt double work for Kevin James in the reboot of King of Queens?
I just want to know your shit's on the lawn and it's on fire.
The king of. Clifton.
no, we are getting a kitten.
Oh,
I got a call during a show about that.
Congratulations.
I
3 cats for you now.
2. The other one passed away.
Ah.
That's why we're getting the second one, because the other one seems a little lost.
It was my cat's gotcha day yesterday.
Gotcha day.
Yeah, the day that you get
Do
it.
you know your cat's actual
Yeah,
physical
it's-
birthday?
It was.
Yeah.
It's.
They call it a
It's
gotcha
April
day?
16th. It's Wawa's birthday.
Yeah, well, gotcha day is
When
when
you
you
bring it
got them, because usually you get a cat, it's not just born. You know, it's usually at least,
They have to wait 8 weeks.
yeah. If you go through like Providence, it's 8 weeks. They're spayed and neutered and all that stuff, and they get their shots and everything else they need.
Mr. Sacco's birthday was April 16th.
How old is Mr. Sacco
He's
now?
now 7.
Oh man,
His birthday was April 16th, Wawa Day, and his original name was Hoagie because it was Wawa Day.
Mhm.
And it's a black and white cat. It does not look like a Hoagie. Like,
let me ask you a
silly
question:
name.
Have you come home drunk and like almost tried to eat him? Is that why you changed his
No,
name?
the
Yeah,
cat's not
I
homeless.
have not tried to eat the cat. Not
Well-
homeless anymore. I have not tried to eat the cat yet.
yeah.
I did one time get really drunk and put my hand, like I was eating chips out of like the queso fucking
Jar.
the jar of like whatever they sell the Tostitos.
The
shit.
Frito- the
That
Frito
it's just
Lay?
impossible to not be a
the
slob.
white Blanco one,
This
the
was
the
yellow
best.
one. The
That
one
is the best.
that is absolutely impossible to not be a slob while eating.
Mhm.
And of course, I started petting the cat. And I woke up. I'm like, "What is everything?" I'm like, "Oh god, the cat is covered in that fucking."
You covered the cat in your
'cause
cheese.
I was like, "Oh, hi, Mr. Sacco. You're the best cat."
Can I ask a question? Did you lick the cat?
No,
Okay.
but I felt
Mr.
bad. It was on
Sacco
his
is
back, and
caliente.
He can't lick the back.
You try that if you're in the burritos. Try that, putting that on like a burrito.
The
Oh, I
Blanco,
believe
the
it.
Blanco sauce,
Ooh,
I
yeah.
believe
the
it.
white cheese sauce. Oh, dude, when I make tacos, We get that or burritos or quesadillas, and I take a spoon and I just rub it all over the
Bet you do.
all over the burrito shell, and then make the thing and then still put the shredded cheddar in there. Gotta still do that.
I'm not an animal, Al.
Yeah,
Of course.
that's not.
It's not
what,
shredded cheddar.
That's
though.
not what the.
It's a Mexican
That's not what the
blend.
bathroom wall says.
It's not a shredded cheddar. It's Mexican blend. You
I
gotta
use
have a
my
little Mexican blend.
Yes, Mexican blend.
Thick
Mexican 4 cheese.
rustic cut.
Yeah, you need the thicker shreds. Yeah, we're fat guys.
Not like Velveeta. I'm not gonna.
No, it's a guy who has nachos tattooed on his arm.
I'm not gonna.
Big fan.
I'm not gonna rip a piece of government cheese like Velveeta and shove it in my mouth and start screaming about it. And,
Packers are coming to town.
and spitting cheese strings at you.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, you think at least got if you're gonna eat cheese on the air, you pick up better cheese.
Yeah.
You know, get yourself a nice slice of cheddar.
Normally things that
An
aren't.
aged to perfection type
Gouda.
cheddar.
I heard
There's
about
some Munster.
smoked Gouda.
Oh, I had
maybe
smoked
maybe
Gouda
a
the other day, did
soft
not love it.
brie.
no,
Did
no,
not like smoked Gouda.
no.
I was very disappointed in my purchase of
What'd
it.
you have it on?
Little
cracker?
I think I put it on pork roll.
Okay.
Gouda on pork roll.
Yeah. I like fried it up. and
I
then
don't know
was
if that
like,
would
I'll
be the
put some
first
cheese
thing
on
I've
it.
trying
yeah,
Gouda
I
I would
think
put it
so.
on.
I think it was all I
Yeah.
had.
Okay, like I would do like a
Okay.
cracker.
Just try to crack.
Yeah, put it on a cracker. Like that's the best way to try a cheese is to put it on a cracker.
Yeah, I put it on something. I was like, oh, it is actually smoky.
It's
just I
smoky.
didn't
You don't
want
like
this
Yeah.
right now.
No, actually, I'm kind of a weirdo. Like if I've ever go down the restaurants in the city and like a nicer one, and they have the cheese tray, like a brie or something. Like those things are good.
It's always. At,
I'm like such a poor guy, but I enjoy high end things.
Are we still allowed to say Christmas?
Non-denominational holiday.
Okay,
Non-denominational
around the
holiday.
like when you have the real thick salami cuts with the
Yeah, the charcuterie boards.
Yeah,
I love that
Charcuterie boards.
charcuterie
We're
board.
absolutely making that a word in the spelling bee.
that's awesome.
I
Charcuterie.
have no idea how to fucking
They're
spell
the
it.
best. And
Like, people make that was like a big thing during the pandemic.
Charcuterie boards, yeah, was the thing.
Big thing. People are making homemade charcuterie boards and stuff like that, and so good. And they're not bad for your waistline.
No, they're not normally.
With cheese and
Yeah.
meats and stuff.
The Delco
Assorted
spelling bee.
meats and cheeses.
There's gonna be one round where it's just words that I can't spell. They may be actually really easy for people, but I can't spell ridiculous.
I got one
or
that-
necessary.
I got one for you that you can add to the
I
list.
can't spell restaurant.
Oh,
So
restaurant's a tough one.
Fat Cal Jerky says they like to use spray cheese on bugles. It's a refined Delco Hors
Oh.
d'Avour. So I think Hors d'Avours
Hors
has,
d'Avours.
has to be.
spray cheese.
Spray cheese on the fucking bugles.
Yeah.
Man, I hate being on this diet right now.
I'm getting
Yeah,
down.
it's in a-
No.
Thanks a
Get
lot,
down on some
guys.
Spray cheese on bugles is
Bugles,
absolutely
no.
not keto.
Spray cheese to the mouth is straight.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
You're mainlining it.
That's
You're
fine.
mainlining it.
Yeah,
at
I do.
that
When I
point,
was-
and you
when
gotta
I
get
was-
help.
Trying to when I did no carbs back in the day, I would mainline whipped cream. Because whipped cream has almost zero sugar in it, like 1
And
gram.
all that nitrous, just fucking.
Yeah, and I didn't notice I was getting high as a goddamn kite the whole time.
Oh, do you fish out doing it?
Huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it the wah 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 effect, like the fucking nitrous?
If you do it right or wrong, depending on how you look at the situation.
Oh yeah, dude, I'll fish.
Yeah.
Can we get a nitrous guy
Yeah,
for
let's
fucking Delco Day 7?
Yeah, can we get on a?
We
Robert
need some
Dodge team?
creepy dude to beat up old car selling nitrous out of
A
the
guy
back
in
of
a
their
purple
car.
van with a
hippie
naked
crap.
Yeah, we got a purple van with a naked
And that's
guy.
they're selling hippie
Selling
crap.
nitrous and
You know,
Chick-fil-A.
since this next Delco Day is going to be the big, makes it a official holiday.
Yeah.
Like we should have like things like that. Oh, here
Nitrous
comes
what?
like a
Nitrous tank?
parade. Here comes like the float with the naked guy with the purple van behind
Oh,
him.
dude, I'm all about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The fucking the not drugs school bag just showed up today. I was so bummed I bought that for Delco Day where I was just gonna carry a school bag all day. A red school bag that said not drugs.
Put like a piece of
From our
duct
one
tape
segment.
behind it and say not drugs.
We had a segment about someone driving the Ridley Creek.
That
and
guy
just
called
dishing
us.
their
That
car.
was great.
Yeah, that was
I
awesome.
wish I knew who that was.
I know who it is now.
I do now.
Yeah.
Wieners.
I was in a band with him for a while. Didn't even notice it. Just one day he's like, that was me who called in. I was like, oh shit, all right.
Thanks for ruining it.
Sha'Carri Richardson,
Yes.
21 years old, now officially out of the Olympics entirely. She had been busted for a little bit of cannabis in her system. Cannabis is marijuana. And
Mary Jane.
she got a 30-day ban, which would have kept her out of some events, but not all the
So
events.
her ban's 30 days long. She would have been able to return for the 4x100, which would have been August 5th and 6th. She would have had to miss the rest of it.
Yes.
Mhm.
She's now completely out. They left her off the entire roster in general.
Yes.
She is the 6th fastest woman of all time. She stated she smoked up to handle the pressure of qualifying for the Olympics, Also, in the same week, her mother died. Also, in the same week, she came out as a lesbian.
Oh,
So
really?
She had a pretty hectic week that could lead you to try some substances.
Can I just say this? Can we just? I'm not a big marijuana guy. You know, I'm not a guy who goes out and gets high all the time. Falls asleep during podcasts and all that. I just make it legal now. Just make it legal for everything. Legal in sports. Legal. I mean, it's
This
legal.
is an international thing.
Yes.
It's. I know, but just across the globe, like
They're gonna be.
who gives a shit?
They're gonna be strict on it because you got to remember this is the second Olympics in a row where Russia can't even compete as Russia. They got to be the Olympic athletes from the Russian territories because they all got busted with doping. And if they're gonna be that strict on,
Aren't
them,
they also the
kick 'em
same
out.
country that made a guy turn into a girl so they can compete and end up losing anyway?
I'm sure there's gonna be.
Are you talking about
plenty of
Caitlyn Jenner?
companies.
No, there was.
This is why
They had a guy do a sex change to become an Olympic female athlete and ended up losing anyway. Never even placed. It was
Well,
crazy.
remember when
he lost.
Remember when
already.
Oscar Pistorius tried to get in the real Olympics and he's just like, I can run faster than people with 2 legs, and then he came in fucking last with the worst record of all time.
Mhm.
No, Shakari Richardson. I juggle the morality of this because I sit there and I go, you know, marijuana is not that big of a deal. It's legal in most states and all this shit. And then I start thinking like, oh, you know, you've got essentially transgender athletes that have literally testosterone in their body, but they're worried about marijuana. But then I also juggle it and think of the other side where I go, this is a known fucking rule that we've known for 50 years on the books. It's basically the only thing they say is like, hey, don't smoke weed.
Yeah.
So
That's my issue with it. And like I get that there's shit going on because like me and her have a lot in common. We're both gay, both in our moms, both fast as fuck. Well, no, I mean, but it's one of those things. But you know the rules. Like, oh yeah, it's not that bad. It's like a friend of mine once said his name got a DUI. He blew .085. Yeah, but it's close to a .8. Yeah, but you know it's .08. So anything over .08, no matter how fucking crazy it is still above the legal limit.
Keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it, right?
Yeah.
I agree.
Like that, I'm like, all right, cool. Like, you know that you're not supposed to smoke pot. I know you had some fucked up shit go on. That happens. But if you know you can't do something and you still do it anyway, you have to suffer the consequences.
Well, all right, let me ask this question. I agree with you. Like, you know it's wrong, don't get in trouble for it, especially if you're competing in the Olympics. I'm not disagreeing with that thought process. I'm just tired of the conversation, maybe, part of it.
Yeah, I feel
This
that.
isn't the
But-
first time this girl smoked weed, first of all.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So, like,
Avi.
yeah. So don't come out and say, like, oh, I had all these problems. Like, Michael Phelps lost a shit ton of money.
yeah,
When he got
the
caught. When
videos of him with the bong.
right, but it happened at the Olympics, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
It didn't cost him
It
any
did-
fucking Olympic shit.
no, but
Yeah.
what's he? They cost him
Oh, it cost him his
deals.
Nike contract or whatever.
A
Yeah.
couple, a few contracts, I think. So, you know, he had to pay.
Oh, what about that infamous the Carson Wentz draft year where an angry ex put out the video of the one guy smoking the fucking bong out of the gas mask?
Laramie Tunsil?
Yeah. Smoking weed out of a gas
Yeah,
mask.
knocked him down.
He went
big
down
time.
by 10 spots. That
Other-
is
couple
millions of
millions.
dollars.
Yeah.
Remember when he got drafted and people did a deep dive on Carson Wentz's Facebook and he was like, "We're having a party tonight, no fat girls."
Yeah.
What a fucking piece of shit.
But like I agree with the fact that you know it's illegal. I'm just saying I'm just tired of the conversation and just make it legal across the world and people are gonna get high.
You'll never get it legalized
But
across the
here-
world.
Let me ask you this question.
You'll never
you
get
get
everybody.
shot if you have it in,
Listen,
like,
I get what I
Southeast
get the
Asia.
idea of no steroids and things along those lines. I get the idea of testosterone, like you just said, or you said.
Well, this is a suppressant. So like,
well, that's my
if
point.
you're still the
Like, how is
fastest
this
person in the world and you're doing something that's suppressing you from, you know, performing at 100%?
But that's my point. Like, how is this a performance enhancing drug? I mean,
Oh, it isn't. It is not.
I'm saying
It is
at the
not.
very
No.
least, if you're in pain, it will help you with pain, or if you're having stress about the situation. But so at the same time, those same people can go to a doctor and get medications prescribed to them to fix that problem.
Yeah, I did bring this up with a chick that works at a doctor's office, and she said it is bullshit with certain things. Like if a truck driver can't smoke weed, but then as soon as they get in a car accident, if they get in a car accident for smoking weed, they will get fired for smoking weed, and then they go and get a bunch of Percocets, like given to them, and it's okay for them to drive on the Percocets, like
Yeah.
that
No,
are prescribed
absolutely.
by the workers' comp people who are fucking firing you. Like,
Yeah, it makes zero sense.
You know, when I got my CDL, I couldn't have my concealed carry permit or I could have my concealed carry. I couldn't have my medical marijuana.
yeah.
But if I'm like just eating a script of perks, it's totally fine. But
And
if there's a little bit of weed, it's like, hey, it's an issue.
think it's
April
'cause
April says she has pain.
She's pain.
She has pain. I guess she wants to. Just saying.
I just think that it's brilliant that literally there's a Popeyes chicken that opened up next to our dispensary on Baltimore Place.
Oh yeah,
It's
that product
brilliant marketing.
placement.
Like Burger King is great, but Popeyes when you're high is fucking great, dude.
Popeyes when you're sober is fucking great too.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Do you save the skin for last?
Silence of the lambs.
No, when you're eating Popeye's chicken.
No, I just eat it. I don't. That's way too much work. Just eat the fucking chicken.
Just eat the
So you
sandwich.
got to get
Just
the
eat
sandwich. Yeah. I mean,
never
I
had a
oh
Popeyes
no
that
no.
wasn't
The
sandwich
spicy
fries.
tenders are amazing,
If you
and I love their fries.
Yeah, but
Those
you're the one
seasoned
who
fries
bring
are
all
good.
the-
Spicy tenders? I don't like the spicy ones.
And
Out of the
if
way.
you're gonna get a dipping sauce, the black and ranch.
No, Black and Ranch is clutch.
Yes.
I'd bathe in it if it was legal.
Yes.
It is legal.
You're right. This is America.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why is it illegal?
Hurry up.
Just saying.
Fill up the tub. Hurry up.
Yeah.
Why it's still legal?
It's a lot of packets.
New Jersey man caught on racist tirade says he was drunk at the time.
Haven't
This has nothing to do with Delco, but it's something.
yeah.
If you haven't seen the video, number one, the dude looks racisty. Let's start with
Well,
that.
let me tell you this. And we go back to our other story where somebody went on the news and said some stupid things about our headstrong friends. I still think hers is not worse in the sense what she said. What this guy said is wrong. But what I'm saying is like she doubled down on it. This guy tried to at least try.
No,
to,
this dude was just like, dude, I'm a piece of shit. My
yeah,
bad.
I'm an idiot. I'm a piece of shit. I was drunk. I didn't make. Yeah, go ahead. Tell the story.
Video shows him nonchalantly hurling the N-word multiple times at his neighbors. The man at the center of the community protest it's Mount Laurel, New Jersey, if you're ever wondering where it was. It's right over in Camden County. Sparked by his racist rant towards a neighbor that was caught on video. He will this is where it got crazy because I was like, oh, it's just this is like a PR nightmare. He's in jail right now for this.
Yeah, that's what got really weird about it.
I was
'cause
like,
didn't-
oh, I thought it was just rude. I did not know it was actually illegal. Jesus Christ, how'd you fart?
no, that was
It
a
ain't
sound
fucking human enough in here.
sound effect machine.
Oh my lord.
Why does it
Edward
smell like
Matthews,
cum?
45, appeared in court Tuesday for his first appearance, but will remain behind bars until his detention hearing later this week. He's been charged with 6 offenses related to the viral video, as well as a separate incident with another female neighbor. This dude is just not good to live near, apparently.
I mean, Jersey out there can be very hicky.
It's not where he lives. My buddy lives like if they're one development, he's like 2 down. It's nice over there. It's just
Okay.
like
I used to work there in Mount Laurel.
yeah, this dude might be bad.
NFL Films up there?
The NFL Films is there, yeah, it's the home of it.
Yeah.
I worked there for a year. The Eagles won the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
The one where he got in a fight with a woman recently, he did the, I believe they mentioned it was the, if you haven't seen the video, when they show up to arrest him, number one, they did like a whole change.org thing to like get it going and signatures to get the police involved. When they go to arrest him, it is a madhouse. It is just hundreds of people showed up to just pelt him with fucking soda, water, coffee, and beat him with Black Lives Matter flags and shit. And like the cops are just sitting there getting beaten too, just dragging him out of there.
Did you see the videos before that where like he tried ordering food to his house and the people outside took the food that he ordered and were just handing out amongst themselves?
That's pretty
He
funny,
got like
actually.
4 pizzas from Domino's and they're like, nah, fuck, this is our pizza.
Oh God. That's like I think he did it on purpose. Like, you want to steal my food?
say, that's
I'm
not
gonna
really-
order you some Domino's.
That's not really a win for
Remember
them.
when we brought the pizzas?
It's like
to the-
$8 of wasted time.
You
Remember,
guys want diarrhea?
Yeah.
remember when we brought the pizzas to the fucking protesters and the cops to try to mend the whole community last year? And the one person said, I feel like they poisoned it. Why the fuck would we poison both the cops and the fucking protesters?
Yeah, we showed them.
Yeah.
That's definitely asserting your dominance.
But then, then afterwards, I'm like,
shitting.
that might have actually been the boldest thing possible, is to poison everyone.
Yeah, what'd you-
I'm the only one not shitting.
First of all,
I mean, you're like
First of
you're
all,
like the
sir.
worst Batman villain ever. At
I
that
was-
point.
Literally, the Joker didn't even do shit like that.
first of all, poison is a woman's weapon. First of all, okay. I'm not gonna poison you. We're gonna get up close and
Well, that was
personal.
that's gonna get us shut down. It's a woman's weapon. This guy.
Media training.
It's from Game of
It's
Thrones.
not a
mess with you.
spatula. It's a fucking.
From Game of Thrones, nerd.
No, but it's
No, I think,
Nerd.
I think that was Game of Bones.
Game of Bones.
What was your favorite fake porno back then? Like Pirates or whatever?
Oh.
Lord of the G-Strings?
No, in her pants day.
In her pants day.
Seymour Butts.
Oh. The Hills Have Thighs. The Devil Wears Nada.
Perhinies.
What?
It's piranhas, but perhinies.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
Which piranhas, especially the second one, is pretty much
Saving
a
Ryan-
high-end porn.
Privates?
It's a high-end porn.
Privates?
Isn't like one of the dudes like dicks literally get bitten off in
Yeah,
that
yeah,
movie?
yeah.
It's Jason, or not Jason, but it's I forget who it is. Dude's supposed to be like a porn star. And they're filming a porn in the place that
Oh,
they're
there
at.
was like full beef in that movie.
Yeah.
Where I remember like, this is not the R I'm used to.
By the
Like,
way, another crazy horror slash I call it
Zombievers?
Zombievers.
Zombievers.
Netflix. You gotta watch it. It's like something like you have nothing else to do. Maybe you're having a couple beers, other partaking in some other performance enhancing drugs.
Oh, it's spectacular. It was on
What,
Netflix.
like
I
the
remember when it came
Olympians?
out.
We're gonna pretend we're Olympians. Then?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm an Olympic food.
I'm an Olympian.
I'm an Olympic hot dog eater.
All right, so that
can
just-
swallow them
that leads us
dogs.
to our final question because it's actually a good fucking tie-in. This came up right before we went on air. How far back in a gangbang is too far back?
Do we have to tell the story?
No, I'd rather not. How far back is too far?
6.5 inches.
Well, how big is the gangbang? That's the problem.
How far back? It would a number is a number. It's not percentage wise.
Yeah,
So you want to know, like,
It's not
if
like 6 out of 100. Is 6 too far back?
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Especially if everybody's bricking inside this, like whatever you guys are fucking, yeah. That's like 6 other fucking hot packs of yogurt you gotta like fucking.
I don't think I get to one now. Like you just ruined it.
Take a little.
You made it
spoon
too-
from somebody else's yogurt.
You made it too real right there for me.
Yeah, I'll be like,
I can't even make a joke
It's like
now.
fucking sticking your dick in the fucking like biscuits and gravy from Waffle House.
Because of what Prof just said,
love
number
it, dude.
2.
Two is too far
Number
back?
2
Is
because of
two
that.
too far back?
At this point, well, here's the thing: is that's not an orgy at that point. That is just that's just like the girl who's trying to set a record.
Yeah, either that's
No,
like
even a
initiation of
gangbang
some
is-
sort,
yeah.
or like
Is it like a? Is
It's
it
a
like at
genital
family reunion?
jamboree.
Yeah, literally, it's pound pound blow, pound pound blow, pound pound blow. You which like that's what you're going up to do. You're not going up to pleasure. You're going up to blow a load and move on.
Yeah. Now, if we're sharing her hole in a respectful way, where no one's coming in it,
Yeah.
like
All right, let's say that there's no jism inserted.
oh cool, I'll be like 10th. That's fine.
All right. Are there
Crotch rock,
Are there
dude.
rubbers being worn?
Oh.
There are not.
All right, everybody's been checked out and they're clean.
Everybody's been vaccinated for coronavirus.
Yeah,
I'm good then.
27.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
27.
16, 17.
Well, I mean, here's my point: is from me trying to enjoy it standpoint. I mean,
You're already there. Like,
No.
let's just say that it's already started.
you know that's what I'm saying.
Stop trying to kiss her out.
Morality is out the door here.
So,
Al-
there's a few factors that go into
trying to
this.
make out with her.
There is an Al.
Yes, there is.
It's a gangbang.
No. For
Gangbang.
for a positional thing, so you're looking at the mental aspect of being okay with being whatever level you would be.
Is 2 just as bad as being Mr. Relevant?
Wait, what?
Is 2 just as bad as being Mr. Irrelevant?
If depends who's won.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's where I was going with it. Who are these other guys? Like you have to look around. Like maybe something.
Lexington Steel goes first.
Yeah, like, and then at this point, is her snatch like pleasurable at that point? Like, I mean, at one point, I think it's gotta be like, I'm done.
Well, that's another thing. Like, are you going to get aroused?
What if
with
it's out of
in a
spite?
gangbang?
Oh, a spiteful
Yeah,
guy.
or the chick
Oh, well,
that
then
does spite.
I'm already hard and ready to go. That's how I do everything.
Okay.
Would you prefer? Would you want to go last? Because you can basically just do whatever you want.
I don't know. Like at that point, it's got to be like I would imagine her vagina would be like you sat on your foot for 2 hours. At that point,
And just staticky.
it's she don't feel it.
Pins and needles.
It's like when you get dental work and you're all numbed up. Like you can feel something going on in there. You just don't feel it.
Novocaine. You're literally referring to her
Yeah.
vagina as Novocaine.
Yeah.
Well, it feels like it's been Novocaine.
And I was gonna say people were being Novocaine. Yeah.
Definitely Nova coming that.
So you're saying 2 is wait. What were your factors? What was the thing you were gonna say?
Two's too far.
what other dudes are in front of me? Like, what are these dudes in front of me?
Does it matter?
Absolutely. If you saw some dudes that just came off like itching their arms with track lines and all that, I don't know if I want to join in that
Anyway,
game.
the Burgundy. If this is like a Burgundy train, I'm like, yeah, I'm out.
They get harder to love every day, man.
I mean, they're no. You know what? They are kind of like this New Jersey guy a little bit.
Yeah.
I was like, they're not as bad as New Jersey guy. I'm like,
bro.
actually, there's like 8 of them that are as bad as the
So,
New Jersey guy.
It's
the,
close.
the clientele is something to think about.
Two's too far.
Like, is it
Two's too much, bro.
so you can never be number
Alright,
two?
Let's say it's like
What about like the girl? Like, give you who's the hottest chick like in movie actress that you would love to just take around with?
It doesn't.
Just give me a girl. Give me a girl.
It doesn't. Salma Hayek.
or
All right, Selma Hayek. All right, Selma Hayek's bent over the table and saying, "Spaz, go to town, but you got to be number 3."
Say it with a Spanish accent, and then we'll.
El Spaz.
El Spazola.
No.
If Jessica Alba came up to me and said, "Congratulations, you're number 23," I would say, just like Michael Jordan, and patiently wait my time.
Yeah. I can see Holbrook like just eating popcorn and drinking a soda
So
while
you're
waiting.
saying your number?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
depends.
Those are the factors that go into it. If it's some crack whore, then I don't even
Now
want
it's
to
a
be.
gangbang. It's usually a crap.
I know, but I'm just saying, I don't want to be number 1, let alone number 21.
That's how this all started.
My point is,
Yeah, no.
if it's the girl of this, the dream girl, your little wet fantasy, you might be willing to go at least 3, 4, 5.
You'd think so.
Yeah.
Outside, like if it was like
Do you have to
all
look
of
the?
us,
Do you have to
then
look
we-
the other men in the eye?
all right,
Oh, you can't. It's eye to eye all the time.
that's fine.
Eye contact.
With the men?
Yes.
No, I ain't looking
Oh,
at
because I'll
the
be
men.
shit talking the entire time.
Oh, I'll do dominating.
Hey, when you guys throw a finger in, I don't got enough girth. Talking.
My God.
One of you guys from the Hockaloogie, this one can be done.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Speaking of done, KGG just commented, Holbrook, way too much thought on this. Ew, we are done.
Oh.
Don't know what you got.
It's going back in its
Oh,
KGG has official. Is this like official?
I
It happened on Facebook, so it's got to be official technically.
Ready, Holbrook?
July 6th, man. Just mark it down. The end of an era.
Wow.
Holbrook.
The end of an era.
It's
Do you-
going back in its
All right,
prime.
Oh,
guys,
Oh, no.
I think we have to end the show.
I think I have to have my life
Kinda
out.
makes It makes me
Because
sad.
it's over
It
anyway.
makes me sad a little bit.
Fat,
not happening.
Fat Cow Jerky said if it's Selma Hayek, I'll go 3rd and 22nd.
Yeah, my
Because think
man.
about it, if it is Selma Hayek,
Well, like Selma
like
Hayek,
I
cool
would
as
probably
hell
go
shit.
for seconds, like
Dude,
on my own.
I just saw Salma Hayek. She is gorgeous, bro. She's like in
All right,
her
anybody
50s, I
in their
think.
like who's the hottest girl hitting 50 or in their 50s? Or you think like Jennifer Aniston?
Jennifer
Salma
Aniston's up there.
Hayek's gorgeous, dude. She's beautiful.
Selma Hayek's up there. She's got to be 50.
Yeah,
Right.
them fucking titties are still 25.
I remember from dusk till dawn was like
Yeah.
the
Oh,
first
that was our
time.
first big. That was our first thing.
Well,
Yeah, like first big thing, I should say. Like when
my first big
she
thing.
became a household name, I
yeah,
should say.
that was our first
Household
date.
tits.
It was our first date.
So
Michelle Pfeiffer's pretty hot for being in
So
her 50s.
Kath, we're gonna talk off. air
Kathy
the show.
said, "Yup, done." So we might have to end the show, guys. We were going to keep going,
That's
but
garbage. No, that's
but
not-
with that kind of heartbreaking news, we got to console Holbrook.
How can we go on after?
Holbrook, what we're going to need to do is get you a nice cold Kenwood beer.
It'll drown the pain.
Yeah, go to kenwoodbeer.com and we'll find out where we can get it.
Can we go to Vegas Face so I can not make the Olympics and have an excuse?
Yeah, and then we'll go to Dolan's, get you that Kenwood, drink some of your anguish away. Maybe we'll do it on the 24th and hang out with Mickey Morandini and Milt Thompson. And
Is he a single bachelor?
I don't know, but maybe just hanging out with like a former
Can he party like
hero.
one?
A former hero of yours could make you
I need,
feel.
I need to talk from the mixter.
Yeah, but then we'll go online to vegasvapes.com. And we'll ruin any chance of you being an Olympic athlete.
Yeah, I'll never be an Olympic. I'll never be an Olympic runner now.
There it goes. He was gonna. He
You see
was
the video when I got run over by that car in December, and the first thing I'm doing is laying on the ground going, "Oh, you just ended my MLB career. The scouts will never want me now."
Mr. Holbrook, Olympic stare.
the only way Holbrook. The only way Holbrook makes the Olympics as the toboggan.
Yeah.
But
Speaking of gangbangs, they used to call me the toboggan.
the bottom. VegasBabes.com. Check them out. You can get all your needs online, or you can go to one of their 4 great locations at Bryn Mawr, Folsom, Trap, and Upper Darby. Facebook, Google, Snapchat, Instagram. Check them all out. Tell them Delco Live sent you.
If Delco Live sends you a dick pic from the Snapchat, it is not me. It is Al. He has.
You'll know the difference.
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
You'll know the difference.
Kathy, come back.
There are multiple chicks that have, like, they got a dick pic from that. That go like, someone took Holbrook's phone.
Just before you go, I guess I have a little insult to injury here. Maybe the crack whore can cover you, slut. I feel like she's talking.
Well, she's dead.
Happy 4th, Kath.
Here, we're gonna end it with this question before we go.
Happy birthday, Kath.
If you're in this line, you're number 18, say Holbrook, and number 17 kills.
18 and 11, Cal.
Number 17 sends her to cardiac arrest. Do you take your turn?
What, number 17?
Sends her into cardiac arrest. Do you go at 18 and while you wait for the ambulance?
No.
Okay, just wondering. I feel like you would say yes.
She's still alive?
Yeah, sort of. Like, yeah.
As they're hitting her with the pad.
Legally,
Oh,
legally,
awesome.
legally, she is still alive.
That was in a lighting
Technically, if they
straight
bring her
up at the
back to
hole.
life, you're number 1 because
Yeah.
you restart.
Oh, is it
And
a,
I
new-
feel
are
like
you,
the
like, so if you get
It's
brought
like a hitting streak, Al. If you don't fucking...
if you
Hitting
get
the
brought back to
reset
life,
button.
is that like you become a born again virgin?
Not a virgin, but I feel like when
Maybe.
you have the defib paddles, it would send some sort of shock to your fucking sneech muscles, and it would like re-tighten, like re-firm it, like rejuvenate it.
Sneech?
Yeah.
Isn't that a Dr. Seuss thing? The Sneeches? Where they just keep giving each other the same gift until they're all just giving each other the same gift? The Sneeches?
That's the same gift you give everybody cunt.
The Sneeches.
Sneechies.
Man, we
Sneeches.
called out Dr. Seuss a lot this year.
Yeah.
Between the whole episode about it, when I called the person in Lansdowne.
I need to put this
He
on.
reached the Lorax because he was speaking for the trees.
I'm starting to get dizzy.
The Sneech muscles?
Sneech.
Yeah. It would be like a fucking forced kegel. It would fucking shoot everything right back down.
Oh god. Oh god.
Like trying to fucking close an automatic
Oh
sunroof.
Jesus Christ. I don't even know where to go with this one.
The Sneeches. So you're saying too far back in a gangbang?
I spaz. I'm not.
Well, when you were
I'm not as prissy as the Ridley guy. All right.
Give us a number, Al.
I'm from Clifton.
Take
Yeah,
it
he's the
easy.
fucking
You're,
middle trash
you're
cards.
throwing down. You're asking all kinds of questions.
Give me a number, Al.
You say Selma Hayek.
What
it's a little
far-
different
how-
story.
how
I'm
far
saying
back?
Selma Hayek. I
Selma
want
Hayek's
to know
a
where.
different story.
I want to know Selma Hayek.
Like Fat Cal said, I'll take 23, 93.
Yeah, he'll be 1 through 5, followed by 17, 18, and 19.
Yeah, that's a different.
He'll keep
story.
going until there ain't nothing
But
left.
you're talking about dirty, like anal destruction gangbangs, and I can't get down with that.
No, she was hot. I was like, all right, cool. Fucking-
Selma Hayek, I'm looking at least 5, 6, 7 easily. Probably even further with Selma.
Yeah, if it's something
It's like one of those
terrible-
things like, how much does it cost to suck a dick? You put $10,000 in front of somebody.
I've put that offer out there. Like, literally, I put that question out there to anyone. The answer is either literally, like, no, there's no amount. Or if it's not, if you don't go with no amount, you can actually start finagling the money.
Yeah.
Be like $1 million. Like, that's unrealistic. That's fucking unrealistic. But if there's $12,000 in cash, think about all that could pay off, and you just got to suck one dick.
Oh, you put little Timmy through
12
college.
grand's no, that's got to be a little low.
For a blowjob?
If you're completing, did we talk about this before?
And then once the more
Are you
things start going into it, it gets weirder.
Yeah, are you completing?
12,000 if I complete you without it being in or on me. I'll be okay with that.
Well, you got to finish.
So there's like a level, like you're
gotta
already
finish-
doing it.
Yeah, but
Oh, we're all a little gay.
No, you
No,
gotta-
you're just already sucking the dick. The
yeah,
details
but
beyond that
listen,
are irrelevant.
there's a difference between sucking a dick and having.
I beg the differ.
Yeah,
there.
I was gonna say
'Cause there's
a
a
hot
smell
wad.
to it, yes.
A hot wad can make a difference.
Yeah. A money shot?
Yeah.
You're going to take a money shot?
I'm wearing some dude's fucking chunky cum on my face and be fucking pissed. Now, would you guys rather do it the first 90% of a
It's
blowjob
got a
or the last
smell to
10%?
it.
Yeah.
It's got a distinct smell
smells
to
like
it.
fucking
now
urine.
that's
Like
an
it's-
interesting question. The first 90% of the
Yeah, it comes with
So
a
if it
mixture of,
takes-
like
if it
pizza
takes-
rolls and chlorine.
If it takes 10 minutes, you're saying you suck it
Some
up
of
for
it's
9
clear,
minutes.
some of
Or
it's
1
white.
minute.
I went to Bonner. I can get it done in 90 seconds
Yeah.
flat, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
It was
If
all we did.
If
No,
you're
I'm
saying
kidding.
it took 10 minutes, I would have to S&D for 9 minutes or do it for a minute and take the load.
Would you rather do the build up to the fucking cum shot, or would you rather rock it from like 85% to wearing it or eating it?
They're like keeping on this game. It's ridiculous.
This is reminding me of that game back in the 80s where it was like 23-22 at Wrigley Field in the summer.
Sorry.
Pandemic.
Yeah, that's a question. That is a question. Yeah, I always say those. You can't answer those truthfully unless the option for you is there on the table in briefcase, $20,000 or whatever the number is to do so.
Didn't Howie Mandel have a game show like that?
Yeah.
Deal or no deal.
Dick suck.
D or no D?
Spaghetti or no spaghetti?
I don't know. I don't know how to answer that.
Yeah, it would definitely have to be. It's like I said, you would have to have the opportunity in front of you to have a real answer to that question, like an opportunity with the money, and that it's not somebody just showing you a briefcase full of money. It's a legitimate.
It all depends on the dick,
option.
though. Honestly,
Yeah.
Well, that's true too.
Yeah.
If you're doing it, you're already doing it.
No. Is
No,
there
you got-
grooming?
you got,
Is
like,
there
some-
grooming? Is he groomed? Because you don't want pubes in
I'm
your
not even
mouth.
worried about
That's gross.
grooming. I'm
If
talking
some
about
fucking-
like
You're not
If
worried
some
about-
fucking pool
No.
shyster from next door was like, "Hey, here's 10 G's to suck my bird." No, because his dick probably smells worse than mine. It's probably fucking less groomed than mine.
You're acting like next door has someone next door has 10 grand.
I know. I'm saying, if they all pulled
Maybe
their
in
money-
child support payments owed, but like
Hey, weekend jail.
the weekend jail.
that's what that place basically
Yeah,
is.
That's why it jumps off on Tuesdays.
Dude, you should see the wackos that are out there in the morning, dude.
Fucking troglodytes like
how
10
about-
o'clock in the morning. You should be a piece of shit.
How about the wackos that are there in the afternoon and in the evening and late at night?
Well, it goes from wackos to whack offs at like fucking 7:30, 8 o'clock when we start trying to park out front here.
It's like if that soup kitchen that was supposed to go where Barnaby's came in, and like
Is it Dirty Mike and the boys?
He turned the Burgundy into a fucking hellhole.
yeah,
Dude, there are certain days where I won't even order. Like I won't order double decker or the Chinese
You don't wanna-
because I'll be like
you don't
I
wanna
have to
walk
cross
past it.
paths with them and they're gonna talk to me. Or the one time I did order and the dude's literally sitting there dropping the fucking N-bomb at a dude who pulled into 7-Eleven wrong. And he just kept dropping it. And then as soon as the dude's like, "Hey, are you fucking talking to me?" The guy ran back inside the bar.
Yeah, I watched an old lady. I'm saying old like 60s. No, probably 70s, close to 70s. Come out with her pull stick in the bag or whatever, throw it down, and drop some slurs about losing a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad there.
And dude, how happy was I when the fucking one dude from Pico came and said, "Hey, I'm looking for this thing." And it was like a shut-off notice. And I was like, "Oh, I'll take you right to it. I'll take you right to this fucking address."
Al, I know who you're talking about. That woman's actually 27.
Meth's a hell of a joke.
Alcohol's ruined my life.
It's a rough paper out there, honey.
Yeah, I've never heard that phrase till this year either. By the way.
Really?
Yeah.
I've heard that one.
It was the day that we did the wing bowl. I had never heard that phrase until then. I was like, "That's a
King of the
phrase."
wings?
That's like something our parents would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now I hear it all the time. I guess because I'm in Dolan's a little bit more than I used to be. That's a phrase that goes around a lot there.
My dad's
All
from
right.
down this way, so it's like fucking a area thing.
Yeah. So,
Regional.
guys, thanks for joining us tonight. Remember, check out Fat Cow Jerky at fatcowjerky.com and all their social media. Don't forget Vegas Vapes, vegasvapes.com, and all their 4 great locations. Kenwood Beer, kenwoodbeer.com, and all their social media. And they're all over Philly, Delco, beer distributors, bars. You can find it. But if you're not sure, go there. But check it out. Remember to take care of those who take care of us and let us be able to do this awesome, very scientific thought process of what level you'd be in a gangbang.
I'm just happy to be part of the team.
Clean up. Yeah, that's like actually an actual spot in
Yeah,
gangbang.
we
Clean up.
hired Chris Holbrook for the Felcher position.
Wait, what muscles is it again?
Your fucking sneech muscles.
Yeah, sneech.
Doing the Kegels with the
It
sneaker.
literally sounds like something from the Lorax.
You gotta cheat
The
some
Lorax
haters
sneeze
with
so
some
hard his
sneeches.
sneech muscles tore.
Oh wait, this dude called a fucking Phillies fan called a foul ball.
Yeah, the guy behind him has a fucking Indians hat on at a Cubs Phillies game. All right.
He's probably a traveler. I wouldn't wear Chicago shit if I went there. I went there for a Cubs Mets game, and I just wore Hope's solo Team USA jersey.
Okay.
fair.
On that note, guys, we're out of here. We'll see you next time.
Happy birthday, Kerr.
Bye, Kerri.
Birthday, Kerri.
Birthday.